Make no mistake, I said Niners! But as you know, disaster came down upon us in San Francisco, and we are reduced to this. So, my dear friend, we are gathered here today to throw venom and hate at the Rams' chances to succeed. This is what we've been reduced to this year. Man, we're watching them throwing booze at the Rams, hoping that the Packers run LA off the field. That's what it's got to be. And yet we're pissed about the disaster that was the 2020 season. It was our damned year. We had all the pieces in places. We had a stacked roster. We had the experience needed to go. We were deep in the playoffs before. We were all the way to the top of the playoffs for that matter. This team was ready and primed to go. No. COVID-19 came into our world. Injuries took out what COVID didn't take out, and pretty soon the 49ers are out there begging for we were like squirrels out there begging for a nut. God. So yeah, and besides, these guys are imposters. Phil, the Pack and Rams would not have stood up to the might of the 2020 49ers. There is no way. When you look at it clearly, and I don't care about the red and gold glasses. I'm telling the gospel truth, and I'm pissed. So yeah, sour grapes. Rams, die. And I'm here to lead the hate. Fam, by the way, though, I'm only here to lead the hate. I want you to join me. Zoom in and let's chat them up and clown them up for the whole 4 quarters. I got to tell you, though, fam, honestly, let me be serious for a moment. Everybody's picking the Rams to get a whooping on this game, but I'm a little concerned. See, because you and I both know, and it's changed a little bit in Green Bay. They have a run game now. Contrary to popular opinion, Jimmy G is not the only quarterback in the NFL that does well with the run game, okay? Aaron Rodgers didn't really have a run game last year. Not really, because Devontae was hurt most of the time, right? He's got a run game now. You notice how things changed immediately. He comes out of play action due to that run game. Aaron Rodgers is straight money off of play action, a lot like my boy G. So I don't know, and that defensive front, the strength of this Rams team is their defense. You know what we did to the Green Bay last year with our defense, right? Per team rankings, they lead the league in opponent points per game, 18.6. Opponent yards per game. Remember, we used to let the teams get nothing more than 18 points a game? Remember that first stretch in the beginning of the season when it was established that the 49ers defense was going to be one of the best in the league? Yeah, there's that number, 18.6 and 281.7 and opponent yards per play, 4.6. The opponent yards per play stat is probably the most impressive, though, because the Rams be shutting people down from the gate. They allowed roughly at least a half yard per play fewer than any other NFL team. See, this is what we did to Aaron last year and had him out there looking like a mediocre quarterback. I'm just saying, they're picked to win by 6, but I hope you didn't bet any money on this game. I'm just saying, because this is a trap. I kind of think it might be, and I'm going to be mad as hell. And despite being in the bottom half of the league in offensive yards per play, they only got 5.5. The Rams still maintain a positive 0.9 net yards per play margin. So they're doing everything right. They don't need Jared Goff to be bombing downfield and like he was last year, going 40 to 50 times a game, putting the ball up. That's how you get your ass whooped, and they did. But that's even better than the Packers, who have a 0.8 net yards per play margin. So this is not a gimme game, and I'm concerned. I've got myself braced to get pissed off with the defense, and that means the Rams would go to the final. That would really bother me. You know what I'm saying, fam? When the defense is dominant, it's more than just preventing opposing teams from scoring. You can believe the Rams are also expected to create scoring opportunities themselves. This is key for them if they're going to mask some of their weaknesses on offense. Now, Cooper Kupp is not going to be playing. I think that's going to really seriously hurt the Rams too, though. Cooper Kupp makes things work for that team when nothing else is working. Uh, at the quarterback, and at the quarterback position, uh, it's no surprise the Rams lead the league with 2.2 defensive points per game. Their defense scored a touchdown in the wild card round, and they'll likely need a similar effort if they're going to defeat the Packers, and they just might get that because if you put Aaron Rodgers under enough pressure, as you remember what we used to do to them last year, I somehow see that happening again. But it's a little different from the Packers this year. As I say, they got a solid run game this year, and Rodgers does not have to throw all the time. So that's the handicap. It's all about assessing how much the Rams defense can contribute offensively. And also, as an offensive lineman, David Edwards, and wide receiver Cooper Kupp, as I mentioned, there's questions there. Cooper's out at this point in the season, though. Injured players, you know, even if you're hurt, there's a lot of other guys out there injured because that's what happens at the end of the season, going to the playoffs. People are hurt, man. I mean, everybody's feeling some pain. That's what separates the champions from the wusses. But per Football Outsiders, the Packers finished the regular season ranked first in offensive DVOA, including first in pass DVOA and fifth in rush DVOA. So it's rare for a team to be balanced as Packers are with top 5 passing and rushing attacks. Reminds you of who? Us. Yeah, I know. No, Jimmy G didn't help none. Yeah, he did. He did. Yeah, people could say Jimmy didn't have a day after to do that all they wanted to, but he did. That we had a balanced attack. It was our main thing was to get that run game going, and then we stripped teams down to being helpless. That's the formula. That's how you win. Uh, the Chiefs, for example, who are ranked second behind the Packers in pass DVOA and 13th in rushing. Chiefs ain't rushing. This is why I'm thinking, fam, we should do tomorrow. I want to do tomorrow's game. I have a feeling because, and like that formula I'm telling you about that has to be in place. Baker Mayfield is all of a sudden a decent quarterback. Why? He's got one of the best running tandems in the league. They rush and beat your ass, and Baker ain't got to do no work. He's just got to do his share of the work. I smell upset. But first, this game. Every sports league is always looking for always increases scoring. NFL is no different. The rules are even tailored to promote more scoring and quarterback versus as savvy as Rodgers knows how to take advantage. He does. Come on, Aaron, you got to do this, man. Don't let them Rams get away. Man, come on, I'm worried about your boy. It's just the Packers offense, man, they got too many things to defend, though. Part of Rodgers' success is that he's been getting the ball out of his hands much quicker. That's another secret you got to get, though. We're standing back there looking around, looking to get rid of the ball. His hands, he's getting the ball out quicker now than any other point in his career. Again, play action, solid run game. Got that defense on its heels. That is the essence of success. That's the formula. They've got it now. Because remember the year before last, Aaron didn't have that. He went, 6-9-1? This is what I've been trying to tell people, man. You can't just spotlight one position. It has to do with the entire team chemistry. He was sacked only 20 times, a career low for him when he started at least 15 games. So he's going to be doing a lot of quick outs to his wide receivers. Bombing's not necessary to beat a team's ass. Consistency down the field. Oh, here they come. But you guys got to beat them Lambs. Come on, Aaron, man. Don't sack him. We're going to see, because Aaron Donald's going to be moving all over that line of scrimmage. He's going to be finding weaknesses. Because if you ain't got Cooper Kupp, man, Golf's got screws in his thumb. They say now that them screws in his thumb are going to stay for life. Wow. He'll learn to live with it, probably. I don't know how much it's going to affect him as a quarterback. Though, the Rams have a solid running game, too, though. That dude last week, uh, they gave him the ball a lot. See, quick out, get rid of the ball. That's what the name of the game is nowadays. You going downfield, get your ass whooped, boy. But that's why you don't hear much from Cooks. And what's his name this year? Wait a minute, Cooks. Who's their wide receiver? Man, and Rogers got all his games intact from what I'm reading here. All his skill players and tight ends. Everybody's home. I don't see how they could lose this game unless the Rams just pull off a miracle. They ain't got no business winning, fam. Ah, man, here we go. They nothing going there. This running back to oh man, Peter Haas, man, you got me screaming, man. He said I married an LA woman and she's made breakfast for me exactly 0 times in 15 years. Peter, did she make is there a song like that? LA woman, dun, 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 LA woman. She made breakfast for you today. She must really, Rams got reason to celebrate. I must admit that we fell down and they got in position to get, because, we swept the butt anyway. God. Hey, Marty, man, 559, what's up? Plenty of time to throw. Oh, you dropped the ball. You dropped the ball. That was right to you. You dropped it. Oh, that was a first down, bruh. Not the Smith boy. Are you serious? You never do that. Shh. Special teams, punt, net punt. Man, average 37. That's last in the league. Punt return average. Green Bay's 30th. They're last in punt returns. Green Bay's got no special teams. I didn't know they was this bad. They're terrible. Let's see. Watch him take it all the way back just because of them stats. Uh, this game may be even. Let's see what Aaron Rodgers looks like, though, because if Aaron Donald can't kill him, he got a 71% completion rate. Past 48. Man, bang, bang, nanny gang. Ah, God. Toxic. The Bills own that division. How goof. How's that sit with you? You guys, we already got, I love when we get people in here and start messing with the boy. Because, we have become the toughest chat probably in all the NFL. People come in here to mess with us. Well, we got people to meet them at the gate. Coming here talking trash. Rams fans know we ran the Raiders off. And you notice we ain't got no Hawks fans? The Hawks know? Man. Especially when you're the Hawks, man. They ain't got nothing to talk about. Got whooped to death in the first round, as per usual. What's up, Ray Jr.? Oh, man. Yeah. Everybody, you know what? You know how many coaches going to be? Everybody's running Kyle's offense now. I think I call it Kyle's offense because McVay did not come before Kyle. But everybody's, and you know how many coaches say they're going to be running Shanahan's offense next year? So we're going to have a lot of copycats going on next year. Actually, it's starting already. This is why I still think, McDaniel's been elevated to OC assistant. Somebody got I think it's OC assistant, not OC. So I think that's the difference. Just to take a little bit off of Kyle's plate. Uh-oh, running on the Rams. Running on your Rams. Who is this guy Dilla? Where's Devon? Hey, what's his name? Is Smith hurt? Look at it. Look, man. That's Kyle's off. Everybody's running Kyle's offense. That's a compliment to Shanahan, boy. I look like one of them groove and gaps that most would be sneaking through. And who beats the Rams more than Shanahan? Nobody. This is why Green Bay. That's what you do. First down. Use use Shanahan's offense to beat that butt. And they're running multiple backs. Everybody wants to be like us. Yeah, I said it. Rams, Packers, you up in here too? Excited Rams need to play a perfect game. Ah, man, I wonder. or Ray Jr., who just says the Rams need to pick, or the pack needs to mess up. Like that drop pass a minute ago didn't help none. First down. Nice job. That's the way you get them yards. Who is that? Got a few. Aaron's got some receivers now. Uh, some of these guys that he got had a couple of years back, they've matured now. Yeah, this dude, man. I remember him year before last. He was like, you could see he had talent. Is that who I think it is? Yeah, that's him. You could see he had talent, but he had to develop. There's a face mask. The ref looking right at it didn't say nothing. That's why the receiver pointed at him. Good no call, ref. See, if that would have been us, it would have been flags everywhere. You'd have picked up laundry for 15 minutes. Rogers under pressure. He gets rid of the ball. Bad throw. See, that's the thing. If the Rams do that, that's what's going to happen. Rogers could get flustered. I don't care. Hall of Fame and all. A good defense will stop him. Come on there. Settle down. Get rid of that ball. Don't run around, man. Because the minute you start running around, now you're meat. See, here you go. That's what the Rams want you to do. And that was almost a little behind him. Second and 10. See, who's this dude, Dylan? Aaron trying to quick snap the Rams, and it worked. Good job. Got away. Oh. Uh-oh, got a flag. See that? See, that's what happens when you try to quick snap. Somebody is going to get called for procedure. I just know it. Oh, no, no. 12 men on the field. I don't know. You know, why was that dude trotting? Get your ass off the field. So that's go. Hey, that flag's that's got to go on the Rams, right? Yeah, that's on the Rams. See, we got to do more of that next year. Hustle to the line when you see the team lagging. Get that flag. Boom. Oh, oh. Look at that dude Gaines, man. The dude he plays defense, looking like an offensive lineman. His face. It looks like they're trying to put a pumpkin in a helmet. Let's see. On road rage. Must be a Rams fan talking snaps. Oh, plenty of time for Rogers. Ah, I got news for you on road rage. Enjoy your year. If the 49ers survive next year, damn Montana. The 2021 49ers getting ready to kick your ass. Book it. We do have to make some signings, though. Some people can't. Boy, we gotta, man. We do have to sign some people. Boy, gotta get some of them weapons back. Some of them best in the league people. Rodgers getting plenty of time to throw. Ooh, nice tackle. Is that fat dude again? Oh, no, that's. Hey, you know something funny about the Rams got some no-name players that really did a good job this year. That's got to be a linebacker. Nice job. Yeah, Lazard's another one of the guys that's matured into a good receiver. Settled for three. Ram D. All them fans in the stands. You know what I'm hoping that this time next year they get a little more lenient. Santa Clara's rough though, man. I just don't know. You would think by next year the situation should be at least nearly under control with COVID. Anthony's Niners own the Patriots. That's true. We did it this year with a less than perfect team too. Oh God. And we shall return to glory just a little while longer. You see, with an organization like San Francisco 49ers, we may go down for the count a couple of times, but we'll get up and we shall return. And it's been proven too many times. Oh, God. Tommy Huxley has pronounced Pats are done. Billy Lee, what's happening? Brady is a protege of Montana. But you know what? Tommy doesn't mind that. He was a huge Montana fan, so he's got no problem with that. On Road Rage is living in his own fantasy world by saying idiotic things like Niners never winning another Lombardi. Oh, on Road Rage, you're gonna get your feelings hurt. Come back to reality. The only reason we didn't get a trophy this year, we're not getting a trophy this year, is due to the fact that you must have been praying and the Lord helped you by removing all my players. So on Road Rage, keep talking that way. I like all of you people to talk that way so when the time comes, I can say, where are you guys? We can't find you now. Mr. Soupfly, Bill Belichick can't draft. You know, I don't know. Belichick, he's picked up a few good players down through the years. What Belichick is his heart pumps ice water. Belichick will let, I don't care who you are on that team. If you come in and talk about I need more money, Belichick will say, well, you need more money away from here, and he'll let you go. Although Tom didn't want more money. What did Tom want? There it wasn't money, was it? Tom just wanted everybody to know that Bill Belichick, whom he doesn't really, he's not crazy about anymore, is not the only reason why he can win football games. This whole year was about showing everybody that Tom Brady wants everybody to know, look, I am who I am, regardless of that guy, Bill Belichick. I'm going somewhere else, and I'm going to win. Oh, poor Tommy. He doesn't know that tomorrow the Saints are going to. They play today or tomorrow? The Saints are going to take him out. Saints. You know, somebody said though, there's no way the Saints are going to beat the same team 3 times in one season. 14. If you wouldn't have fell down. But if that was us, he would have fell down and fumbled. Remember that stretch we had? The special teams was killing us. On Road Rage, Montana looks up to Brady. He's a Patriot fan, huh? No wonder he's talking trash. And he's talking about us never seeing a Lombardi again. The Patriot fans are the last people who could declare nobody to win another Lombardi. You guys, man, you guys got to go through a whole rebuild. Last year was comedy, but realistically, when Brady left, the rebuild was on. Oh, this dude is running. He's running. Akers did a job last week, man. I tell you, yeah, see, this is what's helping golf out this year. When the only reason golf went to the Super Bowl, well, actually, that year they went to the Super Bowl, Gurley was having his issues. But he did enough. Oh, wait a minute. What's that other running back that helped them out that year after Gurley's knee was obviously going to be a problem? Anyway, again, a run game. A QB's best friend is his run game. I don't care who you are. Look at Le'Veon Bell look at Roethlisberger after Le'Veon left him. You see Roethlisberger last week putting the ball up on every throw. He lost his other running back too. Oh, nice. Damn, get his ass. Oh, Roethlisberger with no Le'Veon, with no, what's his name? Connor? What's that running back's name? Got their brains beat out. See, that's the only reason this stuff Everything else works. Man, come on, Packers, man, because I'm already considering you guys a little suspect for a bad thumb. They finally found Woods. For a bad thumb, the boy is throwing that ball. I'm gonna have to give Golf courage points if he should be able to launch an offensive, because that was a tight, accurate shot. Come on, Packers, man, because you know what? If I wanted you to lose, you wouldn't. If I wanted you to win, you wouldn't. Well, how am I saying this? Since I want you to win, you better not lose. Sorry, man. Overrated comics. Ah, God. Not by nature. Imagine only having one ring and never getting another one in your lifetime. Hey, trivia time. Who could that be? Imagine winning one ring and never getting another one in your lifetime. Tick tock, tick tock, ding. Ronbo of Ronbo Sports. Who are the Hawks? Ding! That's a winner. Let's go to the lightning round. Who runs more smack than any other fan base in the NFL and has absolutely no legitimate reason to do so? Tick tock, tick tock, ding! Who are the Seattle Seahawks? Ding! Let's go. Oh, oh. And what team had one quarterback to take them to a championship year after year after year, and none before and none after? Tick tock, tick tock, ding. Who are who are the New England Patriots and Tom Brady? Ding. That's a winner. I mean, I can't fault him for that, though. If you got a quarterback that can last for 20 years and you can win a lot with him, you may as well stay with him as long as you can. But we're going to see how good Belichick is now, see, because as I say, he's got to start and build that team before. By the way, Bill Belichick was a failure before he came to New England. That's why Tom Brady can't actually hang his hat on saying the only reason why Bill Belichick is the thing he is now is pretty much on my shoulders. Now, here's also a thing that us 49er fans do say a lot of. The fact that Tom Brady did not actually win all those Super Bowls on his own. He did not carry the team to glory by himself. There were many years when other parts of that New England Patriots team did a job. The kicker, the defense, these are things that also had a lot to do with a couple of those rings. So it's road rage, man. Don't start, man. There's too many things I can knock you down with. Oh, boy, Akers is waiting patiently. He got in the yard. All right, get the ball back. Come on, Packers. Y'all supposed to be badass. Let's go. NG49. Hey, let's think of this. The rest of the teams in the NFL West don't have as many Super Bowls as we do combined. Good call, G49. I should have made that a Jeopardy question. That's so good. That's so true. Hey, Colt McCoy, the Seahawks daddy, what's up? Gabriel Zamudia. What's up, fam? Try hard. Brady to join the Niners last season. Boy. I love it. You know what I love when when you can't think of anything else to say to a 49er fan base, those five old Lombardis. There's no such thing as an old Lombardi. But when you don't have any trophies, that's all you can do. That's all you can do. Because there's nothing you can say. Because you don't have any, or you got one, which is embarrassing. And so you go, if you're going to pick a fight with the 49ers, then you have to eat that crow. Alex Walsh, what's up, fam? Brady had 40 playoff wins, two times more than Joe. How many more rings has he got than Joe, though? You see, that's the thing. Joe didn't have to play it in many games, and it took Brady forever to catch up with Joe. So, Alex, thanks for the contribution, but that's really kind of a moot point. It took him a long time to do so. That's why he had to have all them playoff wins. You set yourself up. You walked into a pit with that one. You gave me all the information I needed to shoot you down. Joe said I could do what Tom Brady will take 20 years to do in half the time and half the day, half the games. 40 playoff wins. That's not a good thing. He's only got six. He's only got six. Wait, I think do the Patriots have six or five? Uh, Maho says Cam needs arm replacement surgery. Is that true? And JT, will James ever win a ring? Ah, God. Oh yeah. Hey, road rage. Patriots got six of the bodies. It's okay. You're only one ahead of us, and you just now got there. And I mean, just now got there. Where, where Niners did theirs between a 15-year span. You can't equal that. Listen, you people from other teams, including the Patriots, the Steelers, you guys have to realize the 49ers, if we don't lose another Super Bowl and win the next one, we're currently the best Super Bowl winning team in the Super Bowl era because we only got two losses. Everybody else has got more. See, the winners, Dallas, Pittsburgh, Patriots. See, that's why. We're not getting in that territory, though. We're going to win our next one so we can continue to be the greatest Super Bowl team in the Super Bowl era. Yeah, they got some Lombardis in there. They got some nice vintage. Lombardis build a legacy. They add vintage to your franchise. They add class. To be able to look back on a history and smile and gloat. Everybody can't do that. We can. And James Harden Beard, two losses in 20 years without a win. Well, that's okay. Nobody's going to erase those Lombardis we got. We've been back to the game a couple of times. Yeah, we came up short. But the next, third time's a charm. We shall return, no doubt about it. Brady's been to five more Super Bowls, meaning he won way more games than Joe. Also had less offensive talent. Oh, I love when you guys talk like that. When you look down through the years, the talent. Granted, you didn't have a lot of talent when you beat the Rams here before last, but man, when you've got Gronk and you've got several other things, excuse me with the excuse about Brady didn't have any talent. That is such BS. You've always had the right people at time. You remember that year you had, what was that? You had Bennett and Gronk. Well, Gronk got hurt. But no, you guys have had a decent offense, but what you pretty much had is a better defense than anything else. All right, so don't give me that. But Alex, I will appreciate your contribution, though. I mean, tell you what, Joe was, and Tom will admit to it too. Joe had twice the grit that he does, and he knows it. Joe's out there when the rules did not allow or protect the quarterback. Joe was like, oh, it's like Joe had to endure like what? Let's see, what's the comparison? Oh, when you look at Jordan and having to deal with the Detroit Pistons, you dribble the ball through the middle of there, and you were actually risking your life going down through that defense, man. That's what Joe was doing. To this day, Joe has back issues due to the fact that the refs never protected him. Joe took some hits that most men would have never gotten up from and still came out there, competed, and went beyond competing. Joe won, carried the team multiple times. So you see, it's not always about just the talent. It's about the fortitude and ability to win. One thing that Booty T said a long time ago, never question the heart of a champion. You see, that's what Joe Montana and the 49ers were. That's when men were men and patriots weren't invited. You didn't see a patriot back in that day? None. Oh, they were out there. But they were another mediocre team that we just didn't have a lot of problems with. And that's what, yeah. And the Watson thing, man, the Watson thing is getting heated up, though. It seems Watson has played his last game. Uh, Watson may have played his last game with the Texans. He says he's not coming back. So trade may be going on soon. I don't know where. We'll see. Uh, and it, oh, Green Bay, I don't know, man. Y'all don't look like you ready to take over no game. I just don't know. I tell you what, somebody said, what's McVay's record when he leads at the half? Green Bay needs to be concerned about losing at the half. And it doesn't look like the Rams are giving up nothing. Here's the thing, fam. If uh, if we see Rodgers starting to bite the dirt soon, and that Rams defense looks like they're getting ready to take him down at any time, and they're not giving him, they're taking, yeah, you better run the ball, Aaron, man, because they ain't giving you up nothing downfield. I'm noticing that. All right. Tommy Huxley, that's right. Don't forget that tarnished legacy of the Patriots too. The Patriots got caught cheating how many times? You know, you can't be proud of that unless you're a Patriot fan. And then was, yeah, Montana, Young, Brady, Aikman. I like that. I like that order. Yeah, that's pretty much where I'd put it. You know who doesn't get enough though? Terry Bradshaw probably doesn't get enough credit. There you go. There you go, Pats. I mean, Pats. There you go. There you go, Pack. Got to run that ball. Run that ball. Loosen things up. Ryan Bose. Rams gonna win this game. So frustrating because we beat them twice. I know, right? That's what I'm saying. This is supposed to be us here. But you know, well, ain't over yet. Let's see if Green Bay can get uncorked here. You got to believe in Rodgers. If they can run, Rodgers can do his thing. There you go. See, get that run game going a little bit. Ow! You know, the linesmen never get out of the way in time. At least they do. They got the poles always worry me. Somebody's gonna fall on a point. I've never seen it happen yet, but man, somebody's gonna hit that point one of these days. I just know it at the base of the pole. Second and run. Aaron Rodgers is 4 for 7 for 56 yards. See, this is what I'm talking about, man. This is how we whoop Aaron Rodgers' butt too. Just beat him up. He can't throw if he can't stand up. Oh, nice one. Nice cut. That was a pretty jump cut. Ooh, that was nice. Damn, who's this dude Dylan? Hey, Devon Smith is out, huh? Boom! I like it. Boom. The other way. Here's Alex Walsh again. Brady has more wins and way better stats. Plus, look how bad the Pats are without him. The Niners were fine without Joe. Uh, Brady way better. Alex, you're grasping at straws. Hey, get rid of the ball, Aaron. Brady has way more wins. Brady's stats, Brady's his stats piled up mainly in the playoffs. But when it comes to the big stage, Montana dwarfs him, and you know it. Why did you bring that up? INTs and all that stuff that Tom threw, Joe never did. Just saying, when it comes to superiority on the top stage, it's Joe all day. Hey, oh, hey, he wasn't down. Nah, he was down. Nice try though, Jones. Be alert. If the ref didn't see it, are they going to give you that? Hey, yeah, they got how many running backs they got? Oh, they gave him that too. All right. First and 10. Who was that team that Debo fell down on top of the defender and got up and ran for like 10, 15, 20 yards? Was that the Rams? No, because he didn't play. Did he play against? Did Debo play against the Rams this year? Adams is enjoying that. Oh God. Yeah. Colt McCoy is the Seahawks Texas. Alex Walsh, didn't you just say they were equal? Make up your mind. Alex Walsh is he's playing himself now. Patriot fans always used to kill me. They've always pleaded and wanted to be better. And so they come up with manufactured things to say, oh, here he is again. Alex, thanks for that contribution. He says, Brady's six rings, baby. Ha ha ha. All by himself. Everyone calls him the GOAT now. Uh, no. No one talks about Joe and your old rings. Yeah. But Joe, it's like Joe says, Joe says, yeah, Tom is the best quarterback of his era. Tom would have lasted 5 minutes in Joe's era. See, that's where you guys. And Joe said the same thing about the era before him. Joe said he couldn't have played in that era either. It was even more vicious, more savage, more dangerous. Alex, Tom's played in a powder puff league that allowed for so many things to make sure the quarterback survived. Back in Tom's day, the odds of a quarterback making it from game one to the end of the season, they weren't high. Starting quarterbacks were going down, dropping like flies on a yearly basis, which is why the league altered. The administration changed the rules to protect the quarterbacks because it was blemishing the game. It was causing, teams to. Parity was impossible. If you had a team like the Steelers were killing, even the Raider defenses were killing quarterbacks. Quarterbacks were dropping like flies because there was no offensive line in the world to protect them most of the time. So you see, Brady can be fine for now, but make no mistake, Tom would have been in big trouble during Joe's time. It's a special kind of player that survived that era. Tom wouldn't have made it. I like Tom. He's a Bay Area boy. Proud of him to a degree. But to compare him to Joe and call him a GOAT, he's the GOAT for millennials. Who else? Uh, but as far as, nah, he's the GOAT for this era, okay? George Munn says, hey, you can't breathe on these modern quarterbacks or else you get flagged. I know, right? Or possibly ejected. I know, Brady, yeah. See, Brady's got it made, man. Ain't nobody go blindside hit him and knock him in the next week. If they do, there'll be a flag for unnecessary roughness. So, Walsh, give it up, man. You ain't got no game. Come on, Aaron. Hurry up. Give me the ball. Yeah, that Rams defense what we got here? Flags flying. Oh, the fight. Oh, let him go. Aaron Donald. One thing about Aaron Donald, man, he's being contained. You know how he gets pissed off about that. We frustrate him every time we see him. What's going to be the call on this, ref? Look at Aaron. Watch Aaron get up and get mad because he can't deal with the dude. The dude pushed him again. And then the Aaron guy said, man, come here, man. Give me your face. Give me your face. Give me your face. Alex. Alex Wall says, I can respect that. They're both great in their own era. Well, Alex, thanks for the contribution. Yeah, that's what I got to believe. Rebel Day. And Ronald, wouldn't it be funny if Jimmy wins the Super Bowl and runs around telling people to get the monkey off his back? I think it would be awesome. Rebel Day, listen, if Jimmy can stay on his feet next year and the run game stays intact, I can tell you right now, he'll be there along with the rest of that 49er team. We got prime time receivers. And if that run game is ready, that means we have no weaknesses. Man, I can't wait till next year. Come on, Packers, man, because you guys are looking like, I don't know, this doesn't look promising. Oh, God. There's nothing going on, Aaron. You're 5 of 9. You got 62 yards. And we're in the second quarter. Well, I guess if you keep on at this pace, you're on pace for 240 or 250. The Ram defense is no joke, fam. The only people that can beat them up is us. Aaron Donald got mad at that Green Bay Packer offensive lineman. He doesn't like to play Brunskill either. Brunskill says, man, I should make myself for hire in these playoffs. Anybody's got to play the Rams. I'll just disguise myself and go out there. And I enjoy stopping Aaron Donald because he's sort of like, here's Aaron. Aaron can't get in. They got him double teamed. You know what? Everybody's using the same formula on Aaron Donald. The Belichick scheme. Because remember that Super Bowl? How Belichick just stopped Aaron? Just stopped him. I mean, killed him. And everybody's been doing that since. Remember Kyle Shanahan was sitting in that game. He was watching all that take place too. Kyle took notes. Aaron Donald ain't been the same since. Watch 99, fam, just for entertainment. Oh, Packers coming in. Packers coming in. They're getting close. They're going to get 3 if nothing else. I got to give the Rams credit, though, because they're playing. Well, a lot of those guys come from cold weather places, though. But it's cold as hell out there. Yeah, we done that one. Man. Second and goal. All right, come on, Pack. Come on now. You guys got to get rid of the Rams. I don't care how good they are. They got a lot of heart, though. They're playing. They're trying. They're going to try to run it in. They're going to try to run it in. And, they must be like 1 inch at the 1 inch line. See, it's like Aaron Donald will say after the game, Aaron, you didn't seem to have much impact on today's game. What do you attribute that to? They ran the ball. I love the way he said that about us. They ran the ball. Aaron, that's part of football. You need to learn to stop the run. Oh, man, they're right on the 1 yard line. Well, ain't no way they don't get in now. Oh, nice play, Green Bay. Who's that getting mad over there? Who's that doing there, Kello, with his spoon? Did you see? I'll take some cheese, please. I'll take some cheese, please. I'll have a glass of wine. And Green Bay is winning at this time. Oh, Divide Adams. It is now. Is that? Yes, that's 9. Yes. Devontae Moses. DJ Malone says all of our past coaches had to to the ability to plan ahead at various positions. Walsh, Seifert, Harbaugh got us drafted quarterbacks to keep the train rolling. I don't think Kyle can do that. DJ Malone. One thing I must say to that, for those who have completely given up on Jimmy Garoppolo, I think you're going to. I mean, we've been through this, me. I mean, I've told you things in advance many, many times. Uh, but yeah, people are wrong about Garoppolo, and I know I'm right on this because I saw excellence when he first came. That excellence is not gone. That excellence is having problems staying on the field. But beyond that, Jimmy Garoppolo's capacity and potential is high, and I know it. I've seen this kind of guy before. A lot of your great quarterbacks didn't start off a ball of fire from the beginning of their season, the beginning of their career. Jimmy Garoppolo, yeah, I know he's been in the league for a while, but he hasn't been playing. Jimmy Garoppolo's got one full season under his belt. In that one full season, yeah, I know it was the running game, it was the defense, it was all that. But Garoppolo would have passed for over 4,000 yards that year had it not been for about a half, what am I saying, a half dozen, about a dozen drops. And actually, a receiving group that really wasn't really nowhere near what it's going to be next year. So you see, this is why I know Jimmy Garoppolo is no fluke. He will be fine. My only concern with him, and I will agree with the people who don't like him, he's got to stay upright. He's got to stay on the field. But beyond that, Jimmy Garoppolo is a winner. His record shows it. And for those who would manipulate that and say, the only reason that his record's like that is because of this, that, and this, yeah, well, don't. The point is, a winner is a winner, and a loser is a loser. Garoppolo is no loser. This is why I know they're going to be fine. Kyle knows it. And that's why they keep telling everybody, look, there's more to football than just the quarterback position. Jimmy needs to be surrounded by a good team, just like any other winning franchise. You're not going to go out there now. And, I made that point last week when Roethlisberger was getting killed. Roethlisberger, another one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. And, oh, God, Rodgers got rid of that ball quick. Nice play. More on Kyle's play. Roethlisberger is one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. Got his brains beat out. Oh. So, people need to wait and stop being so impatient with Jimmy Garoppolo. Oh, damn, that hit was high. Um, oh, hmm. Chance for snow. Excited. I'm seeing flurries out there now. Road rage. Okay, we could concur on that. He's picking on them Cowboys. Rams. Yeah, you guys go down to the half. I think you guys aren't going to have that string of yours where when the Rams needed the half, they never lose. And Ryan Bowes, yeah, right. Rams have to score a TD, or this will be a blowout. It's probably going to be kind. You know what though? It's going to be close. Green Bay's not. If Green Bay's going to dominate, they would have already established themselves in some capacity. They haven't really. And Jalen Ramsey just blew an assignment. If they can get, you should kill Jalen Ramsey he has trouble with speed though. Remember, even Marquise Goodwin handed him his ass uh, in 20. Oh, yeah, Marquise Goodwin handed him his ass that year, and Jimmy Garoppolo just was thread. I mean, he was just Marquise Goodwin and Jalen Ramsey to death. I loved it. This is what I'm saying about Garoppolo. Garoppolo had Trent Taylor and Marquise Goodwin. George Kittle wasn't yet up to being who he is now, right? He did that with Trent Taylor, Marquise Goodwin, some nice shots also to Juice. Who else is in the ball? Oh, Kendrick. Yeah, that was Garoppolo's guys in 2017, and he carried the 49ers to 5 wins in a row. This is why, for those who forgot, I tell you right now, that was no ordinary feat. That's why I know he's got it. He just needs time to learn Shanahan's offense. If he can stay out there long enough to learn it, damn it, that's the only thing that pisses me off. Jimmy, you got to stay up this year, man. You got to stay on your fucking freaking feet. Ray Jr., yeah, I'm telling you, man, they'll see though, Ray Jr. I'm pretty sure about what I'm talking about. All elements have to come together. You can't have just a good quarterback and no wide receivers. Aaron Rodgers went through the same thing 2 years ago. When he got rid of everybody and brought in all them rookie receivers, he went 6-9-1. That's just the way it goes. You can't expect a quarterback to do something with nothing. Ah, going back, you got to add some more points, man. I'm telling you guys. But Superfly Jimmy and Golf are basically the same quarterback. No, they're two different styles. um, Jimmy's actually good at manipulating the pocket. This is Kyle. You know what though? I'm thinking after Kyle, when he thinks Jimmy's fully absorbed what they're doing out there and everybody and all, when I say that, not only Jimmy but all the receivers and everybody else, I think he'll allow more freedom. Kyle puts those guys on a short leash. You go off schedule on Kyle Shanahan, you'll sit down. We've seen that happen too many times. So this is what I'm saying. The development of that offense is still in its second gear. That could change. I think that changed this year though, because Garoppolo's had enough time in that offense. Debo's had plenty of time in it. He's pretty much ready to go. He looked pretty smooth when he was out there. There's another guy that we got to keep on his feet. Um, and George GK is solid in that offensive system now. Kendrick Bourne, for all the hate he gets, Kendrick's solid in that system now too. So this is what it takes. You got to get everybody on the same page with the same amount of ability to run that offense. I think the time has come. Rebel D says, I wish people would realize that Jimmy didn't have a number one receiver. I've been telling people that, but they don't care. All about Jimmy. I say, man, look at the whole picture. Stop focus. Golf's got premier receivers out there for the last, ever since McVay came. I wish people would realize that Jimmy didn't have the number one receiver for the first couple of years, and he had to learn the playbook. I keep trying to. I don't know why nobody doesn't. A lot of his haters don't see that. They think it's all about him. They're not looking at any other aspect. I like, dude, have you ever played football? Okay, let me explain to you. And I try to tell them, they still don't get it. They still, oh, it's Golf's fault. We need another quarterback. We get another quarterback in here, and we're going to. It's like, no, that new quarterback's going to come in, and he's got to learn Kyle's offense. He's got to develop chemistry. He's got to develop timing with the receivers. The offensive line is going to have to adjust to that quarterback. There's a lot of things that people just discount. It's Jimmy's fault. It's all his fault. Okay, never mind. Forget about it. You're right. I give up. Fernandez Ultimate Report. Jimmy G is just okay, Ronbo. System quarterback and a game manager, but not franchise quarterback. We'll see. Ultimate Report. We'll see. But nobody's going to change my mind. I know what I'm talking about. And you guys keep hating. Thanks for the contribution. Keep hating and criticizing and belittling. And I'll be doing like I've always done. When I told you, let me go down my list. I love going down my list. I told you about Solomon Thomas. We don't want that. I told you Robert Saleh, you give him some tools and he'll be able to clean house. Jimmy Ward, get him out of here. I told you J-Dub ever stays healthy. You guys are going to get off him, man. You're going to get off of him quick. Shall I continue? This is gonna go on and on. I got a long list of I told you so's. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing, but here's the thing. Jimmy Garoppolo, he can play. I know a good quarterback when I said he can play. Situation hasn't really finished developing, but it will. It will. Facts. Fortnite's Ultimate Report. Opinion, I think. Yeah. And I respect it. It's not right, but I respect it. Oh, God. This Rams defense, man, if they get a break on defense, this game's going to be tight. I don't want it to go down to the fourth quarter. I want Rams out this week. Oh, Aaron Donald's getting manhandled now? Did he just get slammed to the dirt? Oh, they're taking Aaron completely out of the game. Look at the hands. This dude ain't taking none of Aaron's stuff either, boy. He's just, dude, you don't want to mess with Aaron, though, but Aaron is like, he may be short, but that dude is terribly strong. Aaron, you got plenty of time. Get rid of that ball. Nice. There you go. Go to the check down. No, go to check down. Let people talk about you. It's okay. See, these are the plays. This is the play that Jimmy gets in trouble for. If you got nobody to go to, you check down. You're a manager. See, Aaron is Aaron a manager? This is what you call intelligent football. You take what the defense gives you. You don't be a hero. If you do, you're gonna get killed. James Harden Beard, the Niners had the best wide receiver roster. You talking about 2019? We had Kendrick Bourne starting, Debo, and Emmanuel Mosley. That was the best roster in the league? You think that's the best roster in the league? James Harden, I guess our conversation's over. Okay. Okay. All right. Who might argue? Uh, oh, Valdez Scantling. This dude, man, I remember his first year with Rodgers. You could see he had talent, but that boy's developed. He's made some key plays this year. Oh my goodness, that boy's come a long ways. Him and Lazard. See, that's what it takes. It takes a little time, which 49er fans don't have any patience. But those guys are premier now. Not 49er fans. Some of us don't have any patience. We need now. Now. There's no excuses. Now. Now. Telling you. You're going to see what I'm telling you next year. And again, I'll be able to say, I tried to tell you. Oh. But days of our Steelers next year called days of our Patriots. Oh, God. I know Edward Brito floodgates opening. I said, you know what? This could be it. The Rams are finally softening up. See, you know what? That's the secret to beating the Rams. Just run Kyle's offense. They really struggle with that and deal with the. Everybody's watching the Rams. The way you handle Aaron Donald too. Actually, everybody's handling Aaron Donald except for a couple of teams. The Hawks can do nothing about it because they don't have any offensive line. But man, that's what you do with Aaron Donald. You take Aaron Donald out of the game, and you got it. I know, right, Billy? Yeah, NFC West was compared to the AFC East was bad. Look at them holes. Every time every play they run, I'm looking at the 49ers, man. It's the same. Most of zipping around that corner and down and away. Rams out of position to make the play. Hilarious stuff. Leonard, man, I don't know, man. If Aaron ain't gonna throw, if he's not gonna hold on to the ball, y'all got a problem. Nico, good point out, man. Road rage, man, y'all. The reason why Tom is like, how many, in there five, didn't Tom lose 5 times this year? Him and Tampa Bay. The AFC East, you had what? Buffalo is just now getting to the point they're any good. The Jets, please. Uh, who else is in that division? Miami. Oh, you know what's funny about Miami? The Patriots always seem to have trouble with Miami, no matter how bad Miami was, which is very interesting. Devontae. Monty Adams, man, get your hand off me, man. Get your hand off me. Get a little testy out there today. A little testy. First down. Come on, man. You can't get them LaFleurs out there, man. This is, hey, is the Jets offense going to look like this next year? Because they got a LaFleur over there. Look for the Jets. I don't know if it's going to be as early as next year because they got to do little rearranging. I don't know if they're going to really look good next year, but man, the Jets could be competitive within the next 2 years. Because Shanahanism is like getting ready to take over the league. Okay, Green Bay's running our offense. They're getting ready to run our offense in New York. Who else is running the 49? Actually, some coaches have already said they're going to start running our offense next year. So, is it like this thing about you guys? I love the way Patriots fans are talking about how the 49ers trophies are kind of old. Um, we can always point out to the Pats cheating is nothing old. They recently got caught. See, we don't fly drones over other stadiums in order to find out what they're doing in order to beat them. We just go in there and beat them. You know what I'm saying? Roscoe Daniels says the Jets will be good next year. They may have to do. They may take a little time to adjust. They may be okay next year. Maybe they can be 500 next year, if for no other reason but the defense. But I wonder what they're gonna do as far as offensively. They got some things to adjust. It's gonna be fun to watch the Jets next year, see what they look like, how much Robert can make a difference. And it's going to depend on who his crew is. Dude, you took the right gap. That was right. That was right. You just didn't hit that hole hard enough. Let's go, Green Bay. 17-3. I think I could work with that and relax. You hesitated too long in that hole. Most of it would have got in. Look, I'm down clouding this road rage guy. There's no point clouding someone with no knowledge. It- It's like a sword fight dealing with a man who's got nothing but a toothpick. Although, I just realized though the Rams are running the same offense. I wonder why come Green Bay's doing a good job of stopping someone. Actually, Cooper Cup means a lot to this team, though. It's pretty funny. Cooper Cup is like that safety valve that suddenly changes the momentum of what they're doing. Yeah, J10, that's true, man. Pittsburgh's way more respectable than the Patriots. 49ers Ultimate Report. It took Montana to win 4 Super Bowls in 9 years. It took Brady 8 years to win four. See, that's what I was trying to tell the road rage dude. Road rage dude. See, man. It's like taking that meat, that hammer to tenderize that meat, man. You're just pounding on you, man. You have no. You're just getting killed. See, I was right about Salah, Jimmy Ward, and I'm right about Jimmy next. No, you're not right about you. You hope you're right with all your little silly. This guy he posts up like no other quarterbacks ever had a ball sail on him. He loves throwing that shot up there where George reached to the Cardinals game, uh, and Buddha hit him low, and that's his exhibit A. Why Jimmy's got to be replaced. Jimmy Bull, no, I can't wait till next year to tell you, stick it. Looking forward to it. And you knew Salah was going to be okay. There were so many people that hated Salah and wanted him out. And again, same thing. You gotta have certain things come together. You can't lay everything on one player, and you don't have the ability to process in that fashion. You think it's all one player. Well, this is not smart. This is what I'm trying to tell you. There's more to it than that. Damn, Roger, that was just a disgustingly brilliant run. They got a lot of fans in those stands. Ah, God. This is Green Bay versus Chiefs. Daniel Garcia, I don't know. I have a feeling the Chiefs, I, I don't know. Just like I was saying earlier about elements that have to come together, Baker Mayfield all of a sudden looks like a good quarterback. You notice that? Why? Because he's got that run game. The Chiefs, I don't think they can stop that. That's going to be an interesting game. And also, the Chiefs, the Browns defense is formidable. I don't think that's going to be an easy game. That's going to be close because we should have won that game. The 49ers had everything right until the last few minutes, and the defense finally softened on just a couple of plays. That's why I said, everybody, it's all Jimmy's fault because he had the last play of the game. But if Jason Verrett would have been healthy last year, between Mosley and Verrett, both plays wouldn't have happened. You know what I mean? Verrett would have been on one side, Sherm would have been on the other, most likely. But that play that Mosley lost Tyreek Hill on, Verrett would have never been on that play. They don't make that big play. 49ers maintain possession. And we win. So that's why, man, I just really don't see. We'll see. I think that the secondary for the Browns, though, well, maybe their frontline defense is what makes that secondary look decent. We'll see. I think I'll be back for that game tomorrow. I really. Let's see what the Browns. What happened here? What are you doing, Green Bay? What, are you going to get the ball down or something? The ball's out, too. They could have ran that back, huh? So, Smith Rogers took the Packers to the playoffs last year by himself. I don't remember that. I could have sworn. Didn't Devontae come back at the end of that season? Because I think that was Adams that burned Sherm in that playoff game, if I'm not mistaken. Mark Lassinetto. Browns have Denzel Ward. He's a very good. We may draft Christian Darsaw. Yeah, Denzel Ward's see another kid that's matured now into a good player. See, that's all we got to do. Let players mature and stop whining about everything that goes on with young players. They got to go through that. Ward was good coming out of Cincinnati, Ohio, anyway. So yeah. Yeah, I know for Kobe. If we were healthy, we would have destroyed all teams in the playoffs, no doubt. No doubt. And I saw that right from the beginning of the season. When you looked at the roster, you knew, okay, they got the experience needed now. They got the players. I didn't know how good Ayuk was, but I knew I knew Debo and George alone were going to have a huge impact on the offense no matter what. But the defense was going to be lit no matter what, right? And not knowing about Ayuk, like we found out later, man, he was going to make a contribution this past season. So you get them all out there. They all know each other. Everybody knows each other. They got the experience, playoff experience. They can play fast. Yeah, we'd have definitely dominated. Mostert has to stay healthy too, though, because he's a game changer too. See, the Rams know this is slipping away. If they don't score now, they're in real trouble. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Oh God. And Akers can't get loose like he did last week. And Maloney, we can agree on that. We do need an offensive line does need to. The offensive line. I don't know if the guys are as bad as much as offensive line. As I say, is I compare them to a basketball team. You gotta, basketball when the movements are all in sync, it's hard to stop. Right. Same with an offensive line. They've got to know, especially in Kyle's system, you can't have new guys every week or every other week switching back and forth. It takes time to get timing and know each other. It's like when we did have that great offensive line in 2019. Those guys stayed together pretty much the whole season. Now you handle people because you know who's going where and what. If I hit this guy, I know my boy's going to be over here to take care of it that way. My running back already he's in sync with the offensive line movement as well. This is why Mostert had it down to a science. He knew who was going to take who where, when they're going to be, where's the seal going to be, where can I expect this to take place. It's all an amoeba of in sync movements. So when you got a new guy coming in all the time, now all of a sudden it throws everything in flux, and now they got to learn each other's timing. They got to figure out the offensive, the running backs have got to figure out what's going on out there. They've got to make adjustments. Constant adjustments are going to put your team behind. This is why the screaming, yelling for another quarterback puts you behind the eight ball again for I don't know how long. Some guys, depends on the learning curve. It may take longer or shorter time. Some people may be fast, but what you want, especially in Shanahan's system, is time put in, and then you play fast and you do things that other teams can't defend. So that's why if you keep switching the offensive linemen, yeah, it's going to be a problem. So they got to find a way somehow. Because remember when Weston Richburg was in there and Joe Staley and Thompson on the other side, the only weak link was Person. Mike McGlinchey, for as bad as we complained about him, McGlinchey was not fantastic when it came to blame protection, but we ran the ball a lot, which is why we had a lot of success too. Because if you can run, you can do anything you want to do on offense now, and we did. And so that's why you got to have that offensive line develop continuity. Man, I know Kyle knows all this. This is why when everybody's yelling and screaming about good at quarterback, and you notice Lynch and Shanahan aren't paying much attention. They already know what it takes. It's not about just switching the quarterback. It takes more than that. You can bring another quarterback in, he'll get his ass kicked too if things aren't right. There's no such thing as a demigod quarterback that can just come in and just succeed under all conditions. It doesn't work like that. J-Town, I know Devontae Adams took the Green Bay. I know people love it. People say things like that in order to be able to, criticize Jimmy. To say Rodgers took the pack to the Super Bowl or to the playoffs by himself, this is folly. No, he didn't. He did not have a great run game last year, though, because Smith was a runner last year, right? He was hurt. Oh, golf, man, that was. See, also, Jared's been together with these guys for a long time, too. It's all about time put in. Nice hands, 11. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. And JJ, also, Bill Walsh gave Mike Holmgren the whole playbook. He helped Brent Favre with a ring. The Charles Curtis, yeah, you get it. Jimmy just needs to play and stop getting hurt. This offense will definitely take off. Jimmy Garoppolo's not a loser. Clearly, that is clearly easy to see. Oh man, I know Sean Boy. They moved up the field quick. See, this is what I seen the Pack do this against Tampa Bay. They jumped out to a lead, and Tampa Bay came back and killed them. Didn't look, from that camera angle, it just didn't look like 17 was wide open like that. That ball is moving at an incredible speed, though. God, come on, Pack. You got to hold them down, man. You guys can't. You guys go into at the half 10-16 after missing the extra point. All of a sudden, KD, why does Jimmy have to be in Aaron Rodgers' class? This is like Aaron Rodgers has been in the league for how many years, KD? All you guys who criticize Jimmy, man, you kill me with your weak arguments. Jimmy's career just got started. Aaron Rodgers has been out there, what, 10, 11 years already? Give me a break. Damn. They went down there and got that touchdown with a certain amount of ease, didn't they? Look out for Green Bay. They will give it up. Um, on a couple of losses this year, Green Bay will give it up suddenly. Damn. One of them Kendrick Bourne touchdowns. When all the top receivers are covered, there's that one guy that slips through the cracks. I give the Rams a lot of credit. They're playing with a lot of heart today, though. They ain't giving up. They got to lose, though. Got no Cooper Cup. Fight on. Not got to lose, though. Ray Jr. Wrong. These people think they're a football guru, but you can tell by the way they talk they have no. I know. Some people don't like to put together whole pictures. They like to look at the guy they don't like the most, and since they don't understand the full concept of the game, they only understand what they see. They don't look at the whole thing. They just look at one thing. You don't like this guy. I mean, somebody can say, we don't like Mostert. It's his fault. You don't like Jimmy. Jimmy's the guy, though. We don't like Jimmy. Whatever goes wrong, offense or defense, is his fault. So, oh, here we go. Here's a question. Seahawks range, Sugar Daddy, how many Patriots fans does it take to change a light bulb? You ready for the answer? None. They're happy living in the giant shadow. One thing the Patriots cannot say, though, is Manning. I mean, Eli just owns Tom and the Patriots. Oh. I can only laugh a little bit though because the Giants and Bill Parcells used to give Bill Walsh a lot of fits too, though. They didn't beat us all the time, though. Not like they did the Patriots. Mr. Suply, Jimmy's not bad, but do you think, Mr. Suply, if Jimmy G can get to a Super Bowl at this point of his development, what do you think? Okay, this is what I'm saying. Jimmy's played one full season and a handful of games outside of that. What if Jimmy puts strings together 2 more years in a row without going down? Do you really think under Kyle Shanahan he's not going to be a winner? Think about that for a minute. This is the thing I'm saying. The impatience for Garoppolo is strange. He's played one full season. He got all the way to the house. And I know it's all the defense and all this and all that. Point is, he was on the field. If Jimmy Garoppolo, if that's all it takes, I'll accept that. As long as we're winning, give all the glory to whomever you want. But if him being on the field is the good luck charm, if you want to make him that, fine, I'll take it. All right, Pack, you got to put in some more points, man. You guys, 29, 29 seconds. This half's over. Oh. I'll see his jokes again. If you have a car containing a Patriot wide receiver, a Patriots linebacker, and a Patriots defensive back, who's driving the car? I said, that's a joke, but I like it. The cops. I told that joke a million times. I saw it coming in the first two sentences. It's one of my all-time faves. Yeah, it was mostly the defense. Yeah, okay. This is what everybody says. But for those who say it was mostly the defense, how many teams win with no defense? This is what I'm saying. This is just nitpicking. It was mostly the defense. Jimmy helped. Don't get me wrong. You can't win without a defense. There's no team that's winning without a defense. There's no team that's winning shootouts in the NFL to the tune of 69. It's not college football. You're not going to win without a defense, so you can't take from what the defense does to degrade your offense. It's not the way it works. It never did in pro football. Your best teams had a defense. The Dallas Cowboys had the doomsday defense. The 49ers had the gold rush. There's no such thing as a team that can win on just your offensive power. Aaron Rodgers can prove that. Last year, we killed Rodgers. Why? Because of our defense, and Rodgers is supposed to be a first ballot Hall of Famer, right? So think about that for a minute. Whenever you say the only reason the team, or only reason Jimmy won is because of his defense, that's inherently easy to pick apart. You can say the run game helped too, but that's all part of the game. The quarterback still has to do his job, and Jimmy did. He made many plays, but few of his critics even remember any of his plays. I ask him all the time, do you ever remember Jimmy making a play? It'll take 15 minutes to get an answer, even on social media. They've got to go Google it up. So they're not paying any attention. The hate is so deep, they're not paying any attention. All they know is we don't like Jimmy. He didn't do anything. It was all the defense. Nice shot. Oh, nice defense. Is that Jalen Ramsey? No. 22, that's Hill. He thought he should have picked it off. Actually, he should have. That ball floated. They're going into the half 60-10. That's a big tight end. Yeah, that should have been picked off. That was right there. And you missed it. And you'll wake up screaming tonight about that miss. On road rage, he's lost it. He's gone into spam mode. On road rage, Katie, Jimmy G's not 30 yet. Katie, keep trying though. I know the hate is deep. I feel bad for you, bro. You're getting bitter. Hey, on road rage, don't spam because then I like your meat to be picked on in there. Now you resorted to this. That's they can't touch the New England Empire. That's our moniker. We're the Niner Empire. There's no such thing as a New England Empire. Terrible. That's substantial. It's 19-10. Okay, I think they got scored twice. And Jay Anderson's already given up. He's got no faith in Jimmy. Okay, Jay. I just hope to see you guys next year when the 49ers are rolling. Of course, again, it all depends on health. But anybody that can't, 60% defense, 40% Jimmy. Jimmy's not the whole offense. See, this is what I'm saying. You guys who hate Jimmy so bad, it's not all Jimmy. Mostly was one of the best running backs in the NFL last year. So you could give him some credit, even if you don't want to give Jimmy any. Oh, so sad. So it's rain. It's in the it's halftime. Jimmy says there's a monkey on Jimmy's back. That monkey is 12. Tom Brady. There are major differences between JG and Cap. JG acts like a leader, and he's had the lead in the Super Bowl. Yeah, as I say, that's the 49ers. I don't even. I told you last year. I said, you know what? Everybody said the 49ers were going to the Super Bowl last year. I was one of the people that said, man, I don't know if they're ready for the Super Bowl. And they may not have been, actually. They needed a little more seasoning. And they still got to get that seasoning. This last year, this is what bothers me about losing this season. The 49ers still need that seasoning. They need to play together. They need to get their timing down where they can do it in their sleep. And then that's when you got a championship caliber team. Last year, they were a team that just discovered themselves and just were coming together as a solid unit. Especially on defense, they were just really ready. And you got to remember, it doesn't take as much to play defense. It doesn't take as much time to get that down as it does on offense. This is why I know. Now Kyle Shanahan's finally put together the right offensive players that can actually execute his playbook from top to bottom. I know. Jimmy can't do it. Yeah, I beg to differ. Yeah, he can. We're going to see it now. But as I said, the offensive line has got to be five guys, or 2, 3, 5 guys that work together week after week. God, got to pray for that. Don't give me new offensive linemen every few minutes. That's tough to ask for, though. At least, I really wish we had. I wonder who they're going to draft in the first round. McKivitz, I wonder what about him. Is he ready to play? That dude was huge. I didn't know he was that big. Can he play guard? Can he get used to the system quickly? Ah. Oh, God. Yeah, Billy, that's true, man. I'll never get, how is it that with one of the best defensive lines in the game and against the Chiefs' offensive line, which was not one of the best in the NFL, how they get never called? Did you know they got not one holding penalty, not all day long? That's what was killing me. North Carolina Refrigeration and HCC. We sucked from 2014 after the cannibalism until 2019. Why? Why fans and media want this team cannibalized? I know. Well, as a matter of fact, I thought I was doing a good job. And the thing is, what I couldn't get is a lot of respect in the front office. And what I didn't know is, the fact of the matter is, it's Colin Kaepernick. I should have got rid of him the year before when I tried to get rid of him. But we had to put up with him for one more year, and I said, fine. But don't blame me for this. Well, we did blame you for that, Trent. That's why you got fired the year later. Wait. Trent went one. No, Trent lasted until the. Oh, no, that's right. Chip Kelly and Trent left at the same time. I forgot. I had it wrong. Yeah. Damn it. Anyway, but Jed had to learn. I mean, Jed is not. He was thrown in the position to do that, and he didn't know what he was doing, and that's why he got ate up, like you're saying, by Trent. Trent came in there. This kid doesn't know what he's doing. I could push my will on his little butt all day. That lasted until 2017, and all of a sudden Jed grew up. Trent, you're fired. Get out. Fam, by the way, you can call in anytime you like. Zoom in, call in, and if you want to talk some football, Devontae Adams on the outside. Aaron Rodgers scampers out. Oh man, the Rams defense hasn't really been all that bad, but man, look, Jalen Ramsey kills me getting mad at other people after he gets smoked. Whose fault was that? I gotta go watch that later. Remember that? Remember when the 49ers smoked him last year and he blamed the safety? Emmanuel Mosley ran downfield. Jimmy, boom! Jimmy hit him, and Ramsey blames the safety. Jalen, it was your fault too. Wait, have I got somebody on the phone? Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I wasn't ready. I didn't have my headphones on. Yeah, if you want to call in and you want to talk about this game, I'm ready to go for that. Um, Now this next quarterback's gonna be Nick Foles. Seahawks rain, you wish. Uh, JT10, without Joe, there wouldn't be the Patriots, Tom Brady. Hey, you know it's the same thing. Without Michael Jackson, there wouldn't be Justin Timberlake, Britney Spears. There's a whole. There are people that start trends, and yeah, that's a good one. Without Tom, there may have not even been a Brady. Because remember, little Tommy was sitting up in the stands watching Joe, and became his idol. I'm pretty sure he probably built his own game around what he saw from Montana. Because yeah, McVay gets schooled by his daddy, Kyle. Kyle. This, uh, Seahawks rain, and that has been a rebuild mode since Kaepernick. Oh, Seahawks rain, this is low hanging fruit. I guess we weren't rebuilding in 2019 when we sent your butt to the wild card round. Oh no, Seahawks rain, that was too easy. What? Rebuild team sent your little butt to the wild card weekend. What happened there? By the way, Seahawks fans are on their way to rebuild. I don't know if they know it yet, but you can't keep winning every season and then get killed in the playoffs in the first and second round. That even the owner's gonna get a little tired of that in a minute. Rusty Wilson's not getting any younger, so you got to figure Rusty Wilson's what 30, 34, 35, somewhere in there. So pretty soon he's not going to be able to escape the pocket like he's been doing pretty much for his entire career and run down the field. So you got to depend on how you got DK Metcalf, but seems like they got it. Man, if we got to get our own version of Jalen Ramsey though. You stop DJ, and now Rusty's got to depend on nothing but his little legs and Tyler Lockett. We, you know what? I got to tell you, fam, I am worried though. We got to re-sign K'Wan Williams for the all the slot receivers in the NFL that are supposedly good. When we play them, they don't factor into anything that happens. So now, J10, I mean, road rage. Yeah, the Hawks can pretty much. Yeah, how many times you guys beaten? How many times the Patriots beat the Hawks, man? The Hawks be beating your ass constantly. Have been anyway too. Yeah, granted they lost. They beat you, They lost in the Super Bowl, but that was behind a stupid play. If they gave the ball to Marshawn Lynch, I'm glad they didn't. In fact, I was rooting for you guys that day. Had they not given the ball to Marshawn Lynch, and had they given it to him, yeah, they'd have 2 rings. Yeah, they weren't going to stop Lynch that close to the goal line. No way in hell. But thank you, Pete Carroll, for trying to make something out of nothing, which was uncalled for and unnecessary. Marketing Pro says Rams will win this game. Marketing Pro is not looking good right now. Since 1974, only 1 ring. I know, right? Oh, it's poor guys. And Ryan Bowes, yeah, Donald's getting locked up. Yeah, I had a feeling if they can't get to, you got to get to put some pressure on Aaron Rodgers. He's going to get you then. If anybody knows, we know as 49er fans, take Aaron Donald out of the game and win. We bring the broom every year, except for one. They did get us in their Super Bowl year, didn't they? Oh, that's right. Well, Donald's got a broken rib. You know what, though? Did they diagnose it as being broken? I don't think so. I've had just a bruised rib before. You can't breathe well, and if you move a certain way, you get this stinging sensation. So I doubt Donald's rib is broken. It may be bruised. You can keep going if the adrenaline's pumping on a bruised rib, but I don't know about broken. I don't believe that. Gabriel Samuda's right. At least we got to the NFC Championship game when we made the playoffs. Yeah. Yeah, the 49ers go to the playoffs. We're usually coming in to kick butt. When's the last time we went to a playoff game and got excused early? See, we don't do that. 49ers, if we're coming in hunting for bear. One thing I do like about us. DTR, yeah, I can agree. Aaron's probably not at full strength, though. Yeah. So, it's Mikey Pro. Rams own the West. Mikey Pro, please, you guys got swept by a 6-win team. Us. We only won 6 games. Where's your ownership? You won one out of what? Last 6 years? So I don't know where you get that from. That Market Pro, Rudy, is that you? Because only he makes some kind of strange statements that have nothing behind it, but joke. God. We got a Raven fan in here. Lamar's getting sent home for a real quarterback. Is there a Raven fan in here getting? I ain't gonna say that about Lamar. You know what? Lamar actually won that game by himself. But Lamar is not the greatest quarterback. But boy, he is one of the only mobile quarterbacks that actually can run for 4 quarters and beat your ass. I figure that's going to get figured out soon. But man, what he did to the Titans, how embarrassing. He just ran hundreds of yards. What was his final on that game? How many yards did he roll up? Although the Kansas City Chiefs, for some reason, can stop him. I don't understand that. Remember last year before the season started? At the beginning of the season, I says, oh, man, my homeboy was in here talking major poo-poo. And I was saying, I tell you what, you guys get ready to play the Baltimore Ravens? Okay, let's see what happens to your butt then. They went in there and they shut Jackson down and won. I had to finally block him off of Twitter, but he was all over me. My God. Made me so mad. Because I don't watch that division. I didn't even know about that. The Chiefs own Baltimore. Damn it. Right. Anyway. NG49, it is Rudy, ain't it? How many names has Rudy got? Rudy, you're straight up a. This is what you want to go to. One of all the sports bars are closed down now, but 49ers Ultimate Report. Yeah, right on the screen, right? We got the. Oh, we don't. Hey, the 49ers Ultimate Report. Yeah, zoom in. Look in the description. You'll see the instructions. Because we're only zooming in. Bandwidth thing. Breaking news. The Niners are in talks with Texas about Watson. I got to see that. With our money, I can't imagine that. But would get Watson for a couple of years for cheap, and then the cap could expand. We'll see. I, although Niner by nature, are you an anti Jimmy guy? That be the case. I got a feeling that's what that's all about. Everybody wants Watson that hates Jimmy. One thing people got to realize though, Kyle's worked too hard to get that team where it is to suddenly switch to quarterback. Well, we're going to see though. I know he's going to draft a quarterback. Look at this run. Oh, Rams. Looking like Mostert. Oh man, most people was looking at this game saying, "Yeah, that's what I like to do to the Rams." I think this game is over. The Rams are about to Green Bay's about to take over. That's just awful. Nice block here. Hey, who is this? Who's that runner? Who is James? It's James. Oh, this he just looking just like Mostert. My God. LaFleur has gotten them doing that. The Rams offense perfectly. Or the 49er offense perfectly. You might as well keep going, Aaron. Oh, you should have kept running. And you know it, huh? Big grin. You should have kept going. Man, what is she saying? Yeah, Aaron Donald's. Is Aaron Donald out? Why is he on the sideline? Donald's feeling pain. Yeah, loosen them up. That's how you do it. Loosen them up. Loosen them up. Run. Yeah, it's over, Rams. So next week, and I got a feeling the Saints are going to win that game. Saints, I mean, Rodgers versus Breeze. And again, there's it's not about any mobile quarterback winning. It's the guys who stand in the pocket and orchestrate. I'm just saying, it's not about running. It's about being able to work. You need to manipulate to be able to move in the pocket, but you still need to be able to gun down receivers. Man, let me see about this. Because I know, man, people be hating on Jimmy, man. He's getting every quarterback known to man. And the Newswire should have. Wizard Brains, when will you stream about our new DC and OC? By the way, hey, today, right after this game, right after this game. Yeah, I just came into this game because I want to see the Rams lose and enjoy this. How backed up is the Zoom chat? Yeah, nobody's on Zoom right now that I know of. Yeah, you come on in. Nobody's on. You can come in right now. Because it's backed up, I'd be talking, right? Ain't nobody on. Nobody's zooming in. But you can. Oh, spins in for another touchdown. I'll take a little cheese. Aaron Jones in again, taking it home. Green Bay's got it all working now. It's another TD. Oh, if you please. Rodgers must be loving this. He ain't even got to work hard today. And remember, Aaron Rodgers didn't want to run this kind of offense last year. It's too funny. See, that's all you got to do is pay attention. Hey, hello, hello. What's that? DJ? Is that DJ Malone? Is that? Okay, no audio. Let's see. Okay. We didn't have any instructions on that. There's a couple of things you got to click in order to get your audio to work. All right. We should keep those, actually, keep those instructions available. Let's see if we get that to him. And Rodgers does a little toe dance. He's looking around. He's still trying to find somebody open. Didn't work. Hey. Yeah, audio, no audio, John. There's something you got to press. We may have to send you the instruction. Ah. Wait a minute. Wait, I hear some sound now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I got you. Yeah. Hey.
Hey, Ronbo.
Hey, John, man.
How's it going?
Oh, it's going great, man. As long as the Rams are getting their butt beat, I did not want to see them pull off any win. I kind of thought that their defense might pull it off, but it's not happening.
Yeah. It was hard to do this Zoom thing, but I'm on.
Okay, I got it. Is there a speaker on or something? I got a weird feedback going on.
It was hard to do this Zoom thing, but I'm on.
Okay, I got it. John, you hear that sound? There's something open that's not supposed to be open as far as speakers go. You're not watching. You're not watching on the on your phone, are you? No. John?
Yeah.
Okay. Looks like okay.
Is everything
the feedback's gone. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, John, hey, so it's weird. I said, you know what? The Rams cannot win this game because, John, that would mean that all the Rams fans that are talking trash would then be legitimate to talk about how they own the NFC West, but only for this year. Because if they would have won today, that means they go to the NFC Championship. We can't have that, John.
Yeah, the Rams this year got lucky that the 49ers got hurt this year.
I know.
And if we didn't get hurt this year, we would have been in the playoffs. And I think they would have been, again, not in the playoffs. And, they should be lucky because they're not playing well. They're not playing well. Like, this game is boring. Green Bay's also playing bad.
Right.
So, I'm like,
they're playing average football. They're not under any pressure out there. The Rams are starting to fall off because you can see they're losing interest. And now Green Bay's starting to run all over them. You know what they look like, John? They look like us playing against the Rams. And why? Because LaFleur is running his master's offense against the Rams. That's all it takes to beat the Rams.
I know. And basically, LaFleur is, he's lucky. Like they were saying in the pregame that give Shanahan Aaron Rodgers and that team. The 49ers, we got Jimmy Garoppolo, a lot of people like fighting against each other. We don't want him. We want him. But the reality is that, we're going to have him for another year. And hopefully, from what we're watching in this game, like Aaron Rodgers is going to be in the Hall of Fame. And, and if in his first year with Matt LaFleur, that system was hard for him because they were even criticizing Aaron Rodgers. Oh, he's declined. 71% passing, 48 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. I believe Garoppolo, if he's the quarterback, day one, and with everything that's around him, with the receivers, the tight ends, I think he can be, better than 2019 because he has more weapons. Yep. The running game is going to be solid. Once we fix that offensive line, I believe that I think that offense is going to be very scary.
Oh yeah, and you figure the 49ers have put in time now. Experience is a huge in Shanahan's system, as you just pointed out. With Aaron Rodgers was fighting the system last year, he didn't want to do it. A lot like Matty Ice did when Shanahan ended up in Atlanta, right? Your polished pros hate having to learn Shanahan's offense, but you've got to stay with it. You can't go off schedule. You can't get all pissed off and do what you want to do. This is why I keep saying, people say, well, we had a mobile quarterback and we had this. No, mobile quarterback comes in and starts running around and Shanahan sees a guy downfield you should have hit. That mobile quarterback is sitting down. You got to stay on schedule and you got to do what Shanahan wants. He keeps those guys on a short leash. That's why you don't see them out there in sort of ad-libbing and doing a lot of things that everybody wants them to do. Because from where we're sitting, John, we see what the quarterback could have done. Where Shanahan's sitting, that quarterback better do what he's told. Because if he fails, he's going to get the blame. If he succeed, he's going to get all the glory too. Because Shanahan's not going to take the credit for it, but that's what it takes, though. It's time.
Yeah, it's all about time. Like everywhere he's gone, like all the quarterbacks that know him is like, this is hard. It's very complex. Like even the word, like when they read the plays, most playbooks, they have their own type of the what they're trying
Language.
to, like, yeah. And then his language is like it's like speaking in like it's not English for the first time that you're reading it, and then you learn it. So it's gonna be hard, like even with all the players that we have, like that's the reason why George Kittle, he's very very hard on the media. He says, I don't want Jimmy G for you guys to put him under the bus, because if we let Jimmy G go, we're gonna have another 2014 situation. Everyone's gonna leave. So it's better for us, just to suck it up as fans and keep Jimmy Garoppolo, because we also have to think about all the other players.
You mentioned that, and can you imagine Williams, 49ers get rid of Jay? And also, the rest of the guys don't want to learn with a new quarterback. Everybody thinks that's so easy. The new quarterback's going to come in and magically learn the system and take the 49ers to the promised land. I say, that's science fiction. Whoever comes in is going to first, he's got to learn the system. And then everybody else who already knows the system is going to have to slow down for this guy to learn. So when he's standing back there looking confused, it just doesn't work that way. It takes a minute. And then that's why I don't want to start over from scratch. This is my biggest fear. But a lot of people don't care. Just get rid of Jimmy. That's not the way it works.
Yep.
So we're going to find out, though.
Well, thanks for having me on, Ronbo.
Hey, John. Thanks for calling in, man.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. We'll see you in a little while because we're gonna talk 49ers in a little bit. All right?
Yep. Okay.
All right, John. Have a good night. Right. Or have a good day. What I'm talking about, it's early. Yeah. All right. I'm so used to us coming on the evening. Like everything is, my mouth just says good night immediately. DJ Malone on the phone. Come on in, DJ.
Hello.
DJ Malone, what's up?
What's up? Wait, can I be heard?
Yeah, DJ. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. Yeah. I just want to say first.
Anything. Go ahead.
Okay. I just want to say first of all, I don't hate Jimmy G at all. I don't blame him for the Super Bowl loss at all. Well, because Kyle didn't address the offensive line or secondary, which, Sherm got burnt by Tyreek Hill, so.
I'm still shocked about that. Nobody burned Sherman deep. God.
Yeah. However, we do need a Beathard replacement, so.
Oh, they're definitely getting another quarterback. And I hope the quarterback's really good. I want to see somebody come in with the talent to challenge Jimmy for that job. If you get that, you're going to get the best out of both of them. The challenger who doesn't want to be there on the bench and Jimmy who doesn't want to lose his job. Now you set a fire. They got to have that, and they know it. I just don't know when they're going to
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying I just don't know at what point in the draft do they do that.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you remember in '88 the whole QB thing with Young and Montana, whatever. Walsh kind of hit. We need somebody like that. Well, I've said before we should get a quarterback to add another dimension to the offense. Have somebody marinate under Jimmy.
Absolutely. And it needs to be good, show a lot of potential, and have the stuff to take Jimmy's job. Because that way, if Jimmy does go down, we remain potent.
Yeah. Well, that's why you need two different kinds of quarterbacks too. Because you know as well as I do, Young and Montana weren't the same person under center.
Two different styles.
Yeah. That's what I was meaning by let's draft somebody to either A, kick Jimmy in the ass, pardon my language, or B, to if he won't take a pay cut, then like the bottom line is he has to, so we can fix the O line for sure.
Yeah. And not only that, Juice, there's a couple of his favorite guys. I really think, because remember, like I said last year, Juice was like the first guy to jump in the media's face. As soon as they started it on Jimmy, Juice would go nuts back at him, right? George Kittle, same thing. George is not going to allow anybody to talk about Jimmy. Mostert, same thing. These guys all came out for Jimmy. This is why when people say, get rid of Jimmy, okay, now you're going to throw a wrench in the works of a situation in the locker room where you had a serenity that you're now going to blow up, because they're professionals. Of course, they're going to play with him, but that's going to develop a little bit of an animal. I just see it being a night. Oh, look at this. And Roger, see that overthrow? See, every quarterback does that on occasion. You can't get a perfect shot every time. Rogers just overthrew a touchdown. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes Jimmy's held to a standard that no other quarterback in the NFL is by us. And we should, DJ, we should expect the best from our quarterback. But don't crucify him on every miss. This is the thing I never do. Even when CJ's out there, I don't do that. You know, it's just not going to happen.
Speaking of CJ, like, you don't remember the game against the Eagles we played, right?
Was that Nick or was that CJ out there at that time?
CJ, in the fourth quarter. We were going for the convert to tie, and there was a big enough hole that CJ could have run it in himself.
Oh, yeah.
That's my whole thing.
He was pissed, too. He knew he should have. Did you see his face? See, that's why it takes time. You got to put in time. With better experience, CJ would have known to take off.
Yeah.
So.
Exactly.
He made a couple of mistakes that last week, too, when he could have won that game. You see him turn around, wince, and go through that whole thing. Yeah, these guys know when they make a mistake, but they need to go there, been there, done that, and then they can learn. This is the thing.
Exactly.
Our guys don't have enough time. Jimmy hasn't enough time. He has one full year and so a handful of games. They need time.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, Jimmy can't stay. He's got to stay upright, though. Jimmy's got to stop getting injured.
Yeah.
Got to avoid that somehow. I don't know how he's going to do it, but he's got to stop going down.
Right.
Man. It looks like we're going to get our wish. Green Bay's 25-10, and they're rolling right now. It looks like the Rams are finally folding. It doesn't get any better than this.
Quick question.
Go ahead.
Have you seen our schedule for next year?
I heard about it. Everybody's talking about it. I've not seen it yet. How'd that leak out? I love it.
Hold on. There was a link.
Let me go ahead. NorCal Refrigerators and HVAC. Thanks for that contribution. It looks like the LeFleur 2 NFC championships in 2 seasons. Looks like LeFleur 2 NFC championships in 2 seasons. Who is Kyle Shanahan really? Shanahan needs to catch up with his students because McVay's done well, and LeFleur is doing well. But remember, LeFleur, look who he has. This is why I give Shanahan. LeFleur has Aaron Rodgers and a bunch of guys, a good offensive line that seemingly been playing together. If Shanahan goes to Green Bay, they don't lose last year. They go to the Super Bowl. If Shanahan's this year, yeah, same thing. I don't see anything different. So NorCal, it's a personnel thing. That's why. Hey, DJ, it's like the first year that Shanahan came in, and everybody was talking about how great McVay was the next golden boy coach in the NFL. I said, well, look what McVay came into. He's got the tables all set. I mean, all he's got to do is put things together, and they did pretty well. and
You
that's
still
why I
there?
say, yeah, well, I was watching that play just develop just then. So, but go ahead. You were going to say? Go ahead, because you got your schedule.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it to load. But yeah, we're playing the AFC South next year, and other than the what, trying to damn thing won't load. Sorry.
Yeah, Valdez
Yeah, we're
Scantling,
playing
another guy.
the Packers, Texans, Vikings, Rams, Falcons, Cardinals, Colts, and Seahawks at home.
You said AFC.
And on the road, we've
AFC.
got the Eagles.
Did you say AFC South?
Yeah, AFC South. Yeah.
Okay. AFC South.
And then on the road, we've got the Eagle. Pardon?
You said AFC South.
Yeah. Yes.
That includes. Did you mean NFC South? No, you said Falcons. I heard you say Falcons. That's NFC.
Yeah, well, because they finished fourth in the South, and we finished fourth in the West. So we'd be playing whoever finishes fourth in the other three divisions.
Right. So yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the AFC South schedule's not there though. Well, you don't need. Well, you don't. They're not in order anyway. Yeah, we got to wait for that for a while. Yeah. That's fine. You know, that's. Wait a minute. Who's in the AFC South?
There's no way we don't.
AFC South.
Colts.
Oh, yeah.
Texans.
Uh-oh.
Titans and Jags.
We got to deal with DeForest. He's going to be inspired. Hey, you know what, though? I see, they're going to lose
Who's
their quarterback.
Rivers?
I think did Rivers announce that he says if he doesn't go to the playoffs this year, didn't he say he's going to retire?
Still there?
Yeah, I'm listening. Did you hear me? I think Rivers is going to retire.
Oh.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. I hear you.
Yeah, I think Rivers, didn't he say he was going to retire this year?
Yeah. I think he's done.
Yeah.
Anyways, there's no way we don't win at least 12 games next year based on the schedule.
We were supposed to win 14 games this year. We need to stay healthy. I gotta tell you, DJ, I'm scared, man. I really can't. Last year I had us winning 14 games, or this past season, because of just by sheer force alone, and just the weight of that talent. I said, man, we got all we need. We know we got confidence. We just came back from the Super Bowl. We got the personnel. These guys know what they're doing. They're playing together. We're tough, and we dropped like flies in week 2. Nick Bosa. That was a bad sign right there, DJ. Nick Bosa goes down midway through that game, and then and here comes Solomon T a few minutes later. I said, what the hell's going on? Boom! There goes Jimmy. Boom! Oh no, not Jordan Reed. We just got him. Oh man, Mostert. Boom! Oh, it's just, God, scariest thing I've ever seen. DJ, do you ever remember us having a season where our guys dropped like this? I mean, even when Harbaugh was here in 2014, we had a lot of injuries, but not to that magnitude. Just frightening. So we got to have health.
Yeah.
And if that be the case, 12-4, oh, hell yes.
Well, half the teams we're playing next year are rebuilding.
Wait a minute, who did we play this year that was in that rebuild? Did we lose anybody that we shouldn't have lost to this year? Well, yeah, but what kind of question is that, right? No, who was in let's see, who did we play that's really sucked this year? And did we beat them? Hey, you know what? Our schedule was kind of tough. We didn't lose to them, though. The Giants and the Jets. We didn't lose to them. I think that's it, DJ. Those are the only teams, lower tier teams, and we got past them.
Yeah. Did you want me to go over the teams who I think will more than likely win against next year?
Yeah, go ahead.
Texans, are a
The Texans,
trash dumpster fire.
their meat.
Vikings are god awful. Falcons are too busy choking on their own. You can fill the blank. You can fill in
Yeah,
the
you
blanks.
can easily. Falcons.
Yeah.
All that talent.
Colts have no quarterback next year, other than Brissett, but he can't. He's not a long-term option.
Oh,
We've exposed the Rams. Cardinals are frauds.
Rams get exposed right now.
Seahawks. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, the Hawks.
Eagles are rebuilding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could. All right, be honest with me. Do you see Russell Wilson getting the Theismann treatment?
You know,
you know what I'm talking about, right?
Listen. You know, everybody's talking about this. Watch Russell Wilson be involved in a trade for Watson. I tell you something else too. From what we just talked about, Watson, if he wants to go, he's got to waive his clause. If he wants to go to either Seattle,
they'll go cheaper.
If he wants to go to Seattle, or if he wants to go to the Colts, they'll be willing to pony up anything that Texas wants.
They won't give him to the Colts.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot Colts are in their division.
They're in the same division.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Okay. So Russell Wilson, last year, remember the rumors were floating around about Wilson being traded to the Browns? Because I think they're trying to
for
cut
Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, because the salary is killing. The Hawks can't go anywhere with Russell Wilson's contract. They have to worry about Adams now too, and they know Russell Wilson's not going to get them past the first round of the playoffs unless they get some more players out there. Russell can't do it by himself, right? Look for that to be a scenario during the offseason as well. Watch everybody say
He'll be a salary casualty.
Oh, I do not want him in our division, though. You can't have Deshaun.
I'm sick of losing to mobile QBs.
That offense works for him too. They don't have to really change much.
Yeah.
So you know what? Though? We did a good job against mobile quarterbacks last year, DJ. We almost killed Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
And to me, that's the most frightening mobile quarterback in the NFL. Because of his quickness, not his speed, his quickness, his size and quickness. You can't hit him like you want to. Lamar Jackson's got plenty of size, and you can actually put some bird dogs on him, but still, we stopped him.
Yeah.
Who else tried to run on us? God, Jared Goff's out here running now. How many mobile quarterbacks did we play? It has something to do with Josh Johnson. I think the 49ers training with him on a weekly basis was making our defense get a little better at that. And we were sending quicker guys to blitz, which was a brilliant plan, before those guys could get off the mark. And that's what you got to do.
Yeah.
Saleh finally woke up to that.
Do you see them promoting Johnson to the backup or third string?
Yeah, they re-signed him to a futures contract yesterday. I don't know what they're doing with Josh Johnson. We'll see. Wouldn't that be funny?
It would.
He's better than CJ and probably Nick, right?
Right.
How old is Josh Johnson?
Somebody in the chat will.
I mean, he's Josh Johnson's got to be in his mid-30s by now. I guess you could sign him to a two-year contract. I guess is okay. Quarterbacks play until they're 40 years old apparently now, so it's okay.
Wasn't he with us when Cap was playing for us?
That's what I remembered. He got cut, but he was out there for a few minutes.
Yeah.
He was out there for 2 years, I know, backing up Cap.
Yeah.
And see, in that offense, that was perfect for him. So now if Kyle can incorporate him, unless Kyle just wants to use him for training, that would be kind of sad.
I mean,
but can you imagine? I'm here to train the defense.
I mean, if we promoted him, we'd have an extra dimension to the offense.
Yeah. and you can bring him in like the Saints do with Taysom Hill.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like that idea.
What I asked before about the whole Jalen Hurd turning into a Taysom Hill clone, you think that sounds legit, or or probable even?
Yeah, but Jalen can't really throw the ball. Can Jalen quarterback?
I don't know. I just threw it out there as a what if.
Well, because I think he doesn't have to go Taysom Hill's role. He can just be that big guy that can run the ball from running back. He can go either running back, tight end, or wide receiver. He does have that kind of versatility though, for sure. He can just play.
Yeah.
You can put him on the line. You can put him in the backfield. He's a good blocker.
Exactly.
It's just sad that he can't get out of preseason. The guy gets killed in preseason 2 years back to back. I said, Jesus Christ. Just such a good football player potentially. We can't get him out of preseason. Maybe. If only. Have you heard anything about him? I've not heard anything about him since he got hurt last year. I don't remember what's going on with his rehab. They're telling us about Nick Bosa. They're showing us about his rehab on a constant basis. We get blow by blow on Nick every other week. We don't hear a word about Hurd. Or my other favorite guy, D Ford. DJ, the guy is killing me. It's time for him to retire. That he's not coming back from that injury. You don't come back from a bad back injury that took all season long, that took you out. That's just not going to happen.
Yeah,
Rams are fighting back. You're right. Who said that Rams are fighting back? I'm 25-17 coming up. This game's not over, DJ.
Hold on one sec. I got the phone and I'll be right back.
All right.
Or actually, you know what? Hold on.
You can go ahead. I'll be here. And Edward Brito says, congrats, Green Bay isn't benching Rodgers. That's a touchdown. He never touched the ground. What kind of body control did that take? The ref didn't give it to him. He was airborne during that whole tackle, ref. That's a bad call. Oh, they're going for 2. I'm sorry. They gave it to him. They're going for 2 points. And they should. Because if they get it, nice play, Rams. Ooh, I got to respect that. Oh, that was brilliant. You save those kind of plays just for this situation. Now the Rams got the go-ahead. Look at that. Worked like a charm. Timing was everything on that play. Brilliant. Go to hell. That was one of the prettiest plays I've ever seen. Friggin' wow. All right, Rodgers. Mr. First Round, Hall of Fame. First ballot. Dude, don't lose this game in the second half. Plenty of time left in this game. DJ, did you see that play?
I don't think I did. It's a commercial right now.
Jared Goff hits his receiver, right? And it's just a little corner route. Jared Goff dumps the ball to the receiver. The running back, Akers, comes trotting around to the left. He pitches the ball to him. There's nothing but green grass and blue sky in front of him. Walks across the goal line with ease. You can only run that play once, though, and this was a situation. Yeah. Because from now on, if we see the Rams trying to pull that on us next year, they can't use it. We'll smell that one quick.
We know how to deal with that.
Yeah, as soon as that receiver spins around, get ready. God, Jesus, that was pretty. Yeah, well, that's all right. They can't whoop us. Oh, God. Anyway, DJ.
You still there, Ronbo?
Yeah, I'm listening. What were you looking for? You were hunting for something. DJ? DJ? Oh. In North Carolina, you like that too. A great play. It's his counties had that one. Kyle may have a variation of that play. Those are the kind of plays you pull out in that situation because they're expecting one thing and you throw that. That's a trick play. Oh, man. Why does Rodgers needs to go to San Francisco? We don't need Rodgers to stomp on the Rams. We've already proven that. We own the Rams. Rodgers better win this game or else it's clear he ain't the guy. He'd better win. He's got all his guys, and the Rams don't. They've taken Aaron Donald out of the game. If I tell you, if the Green Bay Packers lose this game, first ballot Hall of Fame could get questioned on him. You can't lose these kind of games in the playoff situation. Of course, that was the defense that screwed that up, but still. If the Rams stop him on this or get some kind of turnover or something crazy, all of a sudden, 18, 19, yeah, they can end up winning this game. Receiver missed the ball. See, that's not Rodgers' fault. See, that's why I say, you can't blame the quarterback for everything. As I'm saying, it takes good receivers, at least decent receivers that don't at least have high percentages. And my boy Kendrick killed us so many times. Kendrick last year, though, Kendrick had only a couple of strange games. Other than that, he was straight money.
Is it okay if I let you go, Ronbo?
Yeah, hey, G-Rod says the Packers are our first game next season, too. You know what? We'll be healthy for that game, too. All right, DJ. Oh, God. All right, we'll see. We'll see after this game.
Talk to you soon.
All right. Talk to you later.
I'll be in the chat.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, I
bye.
noticed. All right, DJ. Oh, God.
All right. Bye.
All right. Talk to you a little bit. Yeah, this is an interesting game all of a sudden. Lots of Rams defense get all pumped up now and do something crazy. Let's see, Jimmy, watch that. See, that's how you do it. Get rid of the ball. Get rid of the ball. Don't just first thing on your mind. Now look downfield, see where the receiver throw in the area. Just throw it toward him. You don't have to throw it at him, especially if you can't hit him. But get rid of the ball. All our guys do this. This is growing pains. Because I know when they get back Monday, look at the film and says, okay, yeah, I know. Well, don't I know. Do it. Roger steps back. Suddenly we got a game. He's got a first down. Third quarter is coming to a close with a whole quarter left. And Green Bay now is feeling the pressure, the heat. The Rams are breathing that hot Ram breath down their backs. He just made a nice play. Oh, this game. And Lazard. See, these are newbies. These guys are second and third year guys. Valdez-Scantling. And who's a tight end? He's not bad either. But these are all youngsters. Except for Devontae Adams. You got those two guys that are doing a great job. See, that's going to be us next year. Devontae Adams has got two guys now that he doesn't have to get, but they're locking Adams up, I noticed. But you let those other guys kill you, because they're going to take out George, or they're going to try to take out Debo. See, then you got like Ayuk. You can't take all three of them out. That's why we got to hold on to Kendrick. He could be that X factor next year. I know what you think about Kendrick, but he doesn't drop everything. He didn't drop everything last year. He did drop some, but he shouldn't have dropped. But I mean, you're going to get some drops. Even our best guys are going to drop every one now and then. At Cole Miller, you're right. So we own the Rams and smack the back all the time. Smack the back. Seahawks, Rain, please don't try to put us in your category. Seahawks Rain has the Niners about to beat the Jim Kelly Bills, go to the wild card 4 straight times. Seahawks Rain always embarrasses himself. Who was he talking about when he said that? Who does that? That sounds like a double jeopardy question again. He's got to be kidding. Seahawks Rain, you got to be kidding. Question: what team reminds you of the Jim Kelly Bills going to the wild card and the playoffs for 5 straight years and coming out? Buzz. Who are the Seattle Seahawks and Russell Wilson? Seahawks Rain, come on, you got to be kidding. Make it harder than that. That was too easy. That's you. You guys go to the playoffs every year, right? And you don't do a damn thing but say goodnight in the first round or second if you're lucky. I think you had 1 year you went to the second round. Yeah, 20. That year that the Super Bowl's in, that was 50. Super Bowl 50. Yeah. Yeah, you guys beat the Vikings because they missed a field goal. Let's see, how did it go? Yeah, the Vikings missed a field goal and you won. And then you went and Cam Newton beat your brains out. Yeah, right? Or was that the Cardinals that beat your brains out? Anyway, you guys didn't last long, as usual. Did you hear the Seattle football team doesn't have a website? They can't string 3 W's together. You guys are full entertainment. I'm more entertained by the chat than I am the game. That was good. Oh, God, Green Bay's moving. Oh, God. No, he's got the first down. You should have hit him. There wouldn't have been no flag. All right. Suddenly it's a game. And the Rams are trying to tie it up. But they're 1 score away. 31, that's not the way you stop somebody, man. These guys are enjoying being in the playoffs. We're smiling after them plays. All right. 1st and 10. Rodgers right around the 50-yard line. Exactly, at the 49. And, fooled everybody with it. Well, no, I didn't fool the Rams, so. Although this game has just it's kind of lackluster. Maybe because I'm a 49er fan, huh? It just doesn't have a lot of punch to it. It's, it's okay. And the score is intriguing to some degree. But other than that, it's kind of like, which team wants to win this game? Is it going to be the team that has the ball last? Because if Rodgers doesn't score at least 3 points this time, they got a problem. Yeah, my Rams need a turnover. Yeah, one thing about the Rams, they're not getting any turnovers today. That's what happens with Rodgers. They're not getting any sacks either, which is really, boy. Classes. Rams, piranha defense, man. Give them credit on that, but it's. So, by the way, if you just zoomed in into YouTube, man, 49er fans are watching the Rams Packers game, hoping the Rams lose. Rams are breathing down the Pack's neck. If you'd like to zoom in, we got instructions right down in the description. And zoom on in if you want to talk 49ers. We'll make jokes about the Rams. And because we love doing that. Or if you want to join our chat, that chat is hilarious today, as per usual. See, people come in here from other teams and think they're going to have their way with the 49er fans, and they end up leaving with their ass in a basket. Seahawks rain is just too easy. Jesus. And we got a Patriot fan in there. Calls himself Road Rage. And we made roadkill out of him. That's, they're punting the ball. Uh-oh, roughing the kicker. They're punting the ball. The Rams get it back. Oh, that ball touched him. Okay. Yeah, gee, the non-catch by Lazard has changed the momentum. See, that's the way it goes, you know? And we had that happen to us too many times, too. And with us, I mean, I see the ball bounce off of my boy again, Kendrick. I talk about Kendrick because I love him so much. Kendrick, man, the ball, if you go miss the ball, just make sure the ball bounces to the ground. Ball bounces off of Kendrick and into the hands of the defense. Anything but that. And again, who gets the blame? My poor Mrs. Garoppolo's child again gets blamed. So, you know, I say, you know, these things these are growing. Sugar Daddy says, you know what? He's just another casualty. Guys, we got to give them a chance every now and then, or else they're not going to come in and be mean anymore. Because, you know, they provide nonstop entertainment. Peter Gorman, you thought Akers was a kicker? They may have an Akers kicker. They definitely got a running back. I think it's Mac Akers, I think his name is. Yeah. How'd you guys get Akers? Where's he from? Give us somebody, as for interceptions are Wilson's job. You know, Wilson gets a lot of praise for all his accomplishments, boy, but I like Wilson and Jimmy on the opposite side. If Jimmy does great things, nobody pays any attention. He screws something up or throws an INT. He's now get rid of him. He's this. He's blah blah blah. He's not the answer and all that. Wilson had 3 weeks in a row where he was the top INT king. 3 weeks in a row this past season. He was just awful. Nobody said anything. Well, they made a note of it, but nobody cared. And they lost a couple of those games. As I said, you know, poor Jimmy. Okay, you know what? I said, no, poor Jimmy. He's got to win the big one. And once that happens, then he too will be allowed to make mistakes. But he got to do that next year. Nobody's more determined than he is, though, I bet you. Because Jimmy, man, we got Ravens and Bills after this game. I forgot about that. Yeah, Jimmy's probably saying, you know, I got to find a way myself to keep myself on the field. Or get some artificial limbs put in or something. Oh, man. He got away. Oh, man. This game, all of a sudden, I can see this game getting tied up here in the next 5 minutes. What I will give McVay credit for, and he may have Kyle by a little bit, but he doesn't do it when we're playing against each other. But McVay can pull out a sudden sting. Yeah, Golf's getting rid of that ball quick. Got to run that West Coast offense these days. Aaron Rodgers went down deep downfield a couple of times and almost got picked off 2 times, and the rest were just overthrown. That's what the NFL has become. You don't want to talk about, he doesn't throw the ball downfield. Yeah, well, you don't throw the ball downfield because you better not. You tear teams apart with the run game and the West Coast offense. That's why a lot of coaches are going to adapt the West Coast offense or Shanahan's version of it. Take what the defense gives you. And if you're lucky, you got a lot of guys. This is why the 49ers know. This is why we got a lot of yak dudes and guys like Jeffrey Wilson Jr. You got to this is where it's a throwback. Football's a throwback. Now you got guys that will bludgeon a team to death, even on offense. Look at that straight arm. Boy, that was pretty. Akers must have a little strength to him. Boy, he throwed that big man down. Of course, it's like martial art to use that big man's momentum on him. But, you know, people are going to pick on that big dude about that. I mean, it's not like he was dealing with Derrick Henry. Get off me. God, look at golf threading the needle. Receivers getting it done. So that's a receiver. That's your job. Catch the damn ball. Get some separation. And do not let it bounce off your pads into the defender's hands. I almost want to see the Rams catch up so they can get their feelings hurt. I don't want them to win this game, though, because the Rams are driving. If they get this touchdown, there's plenty of time here. It's anybody's game. No, Aaron Rodgers will win this. Aaron Rodgers will win this game if it comes down to tightness, though. I think. But the way Tampa Bay beat him up that week, I don't know. The Rams could have momentum that they ain't going to take back. Marketing Pro, McVay better than Kyle. Look at their coaching records. Marketing Pro, let me make one thing perfectly clear. I've said this a million times. McVay came in a situation where his team was already set. Shanahan has had to build his team from scratch, so don't give me that crap. And even while we were building a team from scratch, you still cleaned your butt up. Golf's going down. Yeah. McVay's record is reflective of the personnel he had. I'd like to see him come in with a Rams team that didn't have nobody and see what happens. Of course, I will give him credit for having no money and still keeping players on. I still give him credit for that, though. I mean, no money and no draft picks within the first 2 or 3 rounds. Jared, you're supposed to get rid of the ball at that point. I guess he was under a lot of stress. It looks pretty painful there. Okay. Oh, God. Get off him, guys. You're killing him. 3rd and 16. Okay, this is typical golf. McVay's going to get on him in the media, too. McVay must be complaining about what? What is the problem? 3rd and 16 is pretty serious. Hey, Jared, man, you guys, you really got to have this. All right, Pack, you might be able to swing momentum back to your way if they don't make this. That's hilarious. And it looks cold out there, but you don't feel that kind of cold when you're playing, though. Especially when your adrenaline's rushing like theirs is right about now. Oh, man. Marketing Pro, also look at their records in head-to-head competition. 4 in a row. Oh. So don't tell me about McVay being better than Shanahan. He eats your team for lunch. And sometimes for breakfast, too. Golf's going down. He can't find anybody. He had an outlet, but it's not going to help any. I was trying to think we Seahawks rain is too easy. We probably should stop picking on him. It's just too easy. And he sets the table for whatever he's throwing at you to use on him. He forgets about his own team and what they've been through. Oh, God. Yeah, it's really nice to see the NFL is not getting away from. We're not going to beat these teams. Thomas, Jamal Adams, or Jimmy Ward, Jamal Adams over. Here's the thing. Somebody made a point the other day, made me laugh. K'Wan Williams over Jamal Adams. See, because Adams is become the blitz king over in Seattle, right? K'Wan will get you some. K'Wan can get the quarterback too, but K'Wan, while he's getting the quarterback, that's not what he's limited to. You K'Wan will take your receiver out. Jamal will not take your receiver out, as was demonstrated last week when even Cooper Kupp had him laying in the dirt, grasping at air. Let's see, and who owns Cooper Kupp? Yeah, K'Wan. So yeah, I'll put K'Wan over Jamal Adams, and Jimmy Ward has a little more versatility, but Jimmy doesn't have the ability to rush. Well, I don't put Jimmy in a situation to rush the quarterback very often. Yeah, ready? We don't. Actually, we should have seen the safety blitz more often, actually. But if K'Wan's the best at it, I see their point, though. Rush K'Wan in from the interior. So, yeah, Sean Bullard, yeah, I agree. The football IQ of Rodgers, just throw it away if he needs to learn that. All our guys struggle with that. All three. With Jimmy, sometimes I think he thinks he can still make a play. And then by the time that it's pretty much confirmed that you're not going to make a play, he's still got the ball. He does need to make that judgment faster, though. That's not about IQ. That's more about experience. Jimmy's no idiot out there. But he does have to learn some things. Kyle told us when Jimmy first came and he got hurt that year that he's going to have to go through some things. And it's unfortunate that he got hurt because, God, that Packer, man, what is he wearing? I didn't know what he was talking about then, but now I know what he means. There's some things you got to go through as a quarterback with Kyle, and he knows it, that you got to go through and come out of. And then you'll be a finished product. But for those who think that Jimmy or anybody else is going to come out there and just dominate from the beginning with Kyle, that's just fantasy. So Jimmy's went through about just everything you can go through almost. He should be better for it, hopefully. I know, right? Danny Terry. That's what I like about Packer people, man. Be out there with no shirt on in sub-zero weather. I'm always amazed at that. Remember the Vikings fans? Man, your screen is got nothing but white just rolling across. You can barely see anything out there. You can get up and wash your monitor down all you want to. The picture's not going to get any clearer. Then all of a sudden the camera will pan into the stand. This dude, man, strong run. They can't bring him down. All of a sudden, the camera will find these two guys, and looks like there's an inch of snow even in the bleachers before they built that new stadium, right? Just like 4 or 5 guys. Uh-oh. Well, that ball, too bad the Rams weren't ready for that, huh? There's about an inch of snow in the stand. All of a sudden, the camera will pick up 2 or 3 guys standing there drinking beer with no shirt on. I was like, Minnesota's got a different breed of human being. Oh, my God. He's got a big letter written on his chest or a big V. Guy standing next to him's got an eye and a K. I says, man, God. Joel Bateman, oh, please live stream you ripping that Jimmy G sticker when he gets traded or released. No, Joel Bateman, I'm waiting to hand you a big laugh as you continue to rip my quarterback. It's going to be hilarious when I say, Joel, hey, so how you like my quarterback now? Top 5 in NFL, the 49ers are 10-0. I told you last year, get off my Jimmy. He's going to be just fine. All he needs is to stop getting injured. That's asking a lot, I get it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Kyle's not stupid. He ain't getting rid of Jimmy. He knows. And I tell you something else. If you're Kyle, think about this for a minute. I've been working on this kid for a couple of years. He's gotten injured, unfortunately, because if he hadn't got injured, I'd have him where I want him. But like I said, I told you a few minutes ago, Kyle said he's going to have to go through the things. I didn't know what he meant by that because Jimmy just came off a season where that last 5 games, when he first came in, he was straight money, right? So I didn't know what Kyle meant. He's going to have to go through some things. This is what we're seeing. This is what Kyle was talking about. You got to come in. You got to learn my offense. I've got to get you some more receivers. I'm working on getting OBJ. We didn't get him. Okay. I'm going to draft a receiver. I got you, Debo. Okay, let's go. And boom, gets hurt. This is what I'm saying. You got to watch the process in order to understand what's going on. Nailing Jimmy is not the whole story. Although this year, there will be no excuses made if they can just avoid the IR. Look for the 49ers to steamroll the first 6, 7, 8, 9 games. It's going to look like they can't be touched. Then, of course, there will be that one game where somebody gives them competition. But, man, health is the only thing that's going to stop the Niners next year. And no, it ain't going to need to get Deshaun Watson. Leave it just like it is. They'll play fast. They know each other. Camaraderie there is too solid. It's another thing. You don't want to the locker room will be tighter than it is after they went through what they went through last year. They'll be even tighter next year. Sticker stays. I'm thinking about getting a new one. Put a smaller one up top. You guys don't understand, but you will. Cliff H, which Jimmy had feet in the pocket like Rodgers. Watching him shows me how average Jimmy is. Yeah, well, we shall see. Jimmy is far from average. He proved that when he first came to us in 2017. You guys want to base everything from this last season? Go ahead. Go ahead. I'll have my hour when I finally get to tell you. I told you guys. You guys wouldn't listen. Kept throwing digs. Again, I'm right. Again. I'm so tired of being right all the time. Oh. Nice effort by Valdez-Scantling to get that first down. By the way, yeah, there's the first. Is he down? No. Yeah, they got. Oh, man. There's a clip page, and I'm actually basing Jimmy off the Super Bowl season. Let's not act like he's the reason we got there. No, Cliff, but let's not act like he's not the reason. Not he had nothing to do with it. That's why you guys who hate Jimmy so much, you guys sit around manufacturing these stories about how Jimmy had nothing to do with the Super Bowl run. Oh, come on, man. Really? The hate is that deep? That's why I'm always arguing with you guys, man. That makes no sense. I'm not going to tell you Jimmy was the whole reason why they went to the Super Bowl, but I'm not about to say he had nothing to do with it. That's not true. Nice move. Nice play design, too. So when you guys stop telling that fable, then maybe we could talk. But between then, there's going to be a wall between us. That is pure BS. You can't pass for 4,000 yards. And then most of you guys always say, 4,000 yards, yeah. But that was all yak. 4,000 yards of yak. Really? The hate has gotten out of control. So this is why, no. Quarterback's got to get the ball to his players. If it was as easy as everybody says, then CJ, or not everybody, but if it was as easy as everybody believes, then CJ and Nick should have had no problems, right? Because for the most part, the receivers were still out there. The same receivers Jimmy was working with. Fact of the matter is, we don't beat the Cardinals that year without Jimmy. Jimmy beat the Rams twice, and one of them was a last-second play. So don't tell me Jimmy had nothing to do with it. That's bull. I know. Excuse me. Man. See, that's how you set up that deep throw. Actually, you know, Sabrina, that's how you set that play up, though. You'll lull them with the short route, take what the defense is giving you, and then all of a sudden you explode, and you can go downfield. That was set up brilliantly. Brilliant. Mm. No, yeah, Cliff H, you're saying a guy that's put in one full year is average. Well, that's fine, but I'm saying that's overstepping. I've yet to see any quarterback in the NFL come in except Mahomes. It took what's his name is all world now, right? Over at Josh Allen. It took him 3 years. If Jimmy had 3 years, I guarantee you would not be calling him average. But we don't have any patience. We don't have any time. Give it to us now, or you suck. It's a good thing the coaches don't look at the players like that. Else we'd be in deep trouble. There's JB Vool. That's what I'm talking about. JB Vool, regardless, the quarterback has to make the play in order for the yak to happen. Put two and two together. That is the stupidest argument I've ever heard. Who threw him the ball? He's got to get the ball to make that yardage. Period. It's easy to overthrow it, underthrow it, miss. I mean, come on. This is dumb. Hey, oh, I saw that pick coming. This game's over, though. Pack. LA will never catch up now. Yeah, see, that's the wrong option. Although ever did look, no, he was never open. And you know what? You're throwing the ball into that coverage like that particular style coverage. That's not going to work. Oh, Danny Terry, I'm with you. Let's give Jimmy another chance. He will bounce back. Let's get this team healthy and again make another run. Yeah. Because the bottom line is the 49ers went all the way down through the season almost unscathed. And also, the 49ers win every game, every week, even the ones we lost. So don't tell me Jimmy G's not a winner. That's bull. Yeah, he had help. Of course you got to have help. Just like I pointed out earlier. He had a run game and he had defense. The best team in the NFL, that's what they have. Run game and defense. And everything else works easier then. You got a run game, you're not going to do anything anyway. With the defense, you don't want to get into shootouts every week. There's a chance of losing those. So to blame Jimmy because we had a good defense, like George Kittle says, last year when the media was giving him grief about the same thing. Well, you going to blame Jimmy because he's got a good team around him? That's what I'm saying. What are you going to blame Jimmy for what? As long as the team's winning, what is wrong with that? He doesn't have to carry the whole load. He just has to do his part. And he did. So I'll defend him all day long and twice on Sunday. See what I did there? Twice on Sunday. Jimmy G might be a bargain at $27 million starting next year. That's not a high salary anymore. But he doesn't need to take a slash in order to get other guys on the team. I'm pretty sure Jimmy will. Like I said, all his guys went to bat for him every time the media started in on him, and probably fans too. No, fans didn't mess with other players about Jimmy though. But the media did. Boy, and his boys went to work on the media. That's what I knew. That locker room was tight. And that's so. I saw Grant Cohn has a guy that was saying the only reason why Kyle won't get rid of. I love when people try to think like they know what Kyle's thinking. The only reason why Kyle Shanahan won't get rid of Jimmy G is because he knows it'll cause a rift in the 49ers locker room. Well, there's a good reason anyway. Then I'll take that. It's poor Jimmy. Jimmy, get 2 solid years in. I guarantee they'll leave you alone, man. You got to get 2 years in, though. 2 years. You've already got 1 year and you went to the Super Bowl. If you get another year to go to the Super Bowl and win it, then they'll leave you alone forever. But now, make one mistake, they're all over him. I saw that interview. Jimmy, he's concerned about his health. Yeah, the Packers may have. I wonder if the Packers can beat the Saints, though. Well, you know what? The Packers could. No, Tampa Bay beat the Packers to death. Here's the thing, I got to tell you though, my own opinion. Tampa Bay is so stacked offensively, it's ridiculous. It's almost unfair. There ought to be a law against them, but right? They weren't as good as they could have been because of the fact they haven't been playing long together, right? We'll see what they look like tomorrow, but if they steamroll the Saints, that means they finally got it all figured out. I mean, look at that. They got two. Ronald Jones ain't able. They got, man, you got AB, you got Mike, you got that other dude in the slot. Brady's got a. Don't they have a tight end that's a badass too? Brady's got all kind of weapons all over the field. Now they need to develop some chemistry, but man, I think they're. Let's see what they look like tomorrow. If that happens, I don't even think Kansas City can have a chance against them. The defense, though, is Tampa Bay's defense is okay, pretty good, but they're not going to just shut down nobody. You know what though? If you're gonna stop the Packers, you're gonna have to have a defense. So maybe, but they didn't have a problem with them last time. It was bloody. Tampa Bay just went buck wild on them. They may have proved it since then. Maybe they had somebody out that game or something. Will the Packers re-sign Aaron Jones? Is his contract running out? Aaron Jones is the reason why they got a couple more running backs though that I don't even know about. But Jones is also a reason why Aaron Rodgers had a great year too. You gotta have it. I mean, Kamara, man, Drew Brees, that's man. Agree. Once we start seeing Jimmy throwing the ball away, that's what we're gonna have. No, Jimmy's growing up. We will see a difference. Yeah, Jimmy's like Kyle says, he's got to go through some things, but that's a panic. That's a bad decision as far as this is what I was talking about when I said Jimmy needs experience, because for all intents and purposes, Jimmy's just a glorified second-year rookie. I mean, granted, he learned a lot while he was with the Patriots, but he didn't. You got to play. You can't just be sitting around watching Tom. So what he's going through now with Shanahan, see, because if he ran the Patriots offense, he'd probably be a lot better. But we're running Shanahan's offense, so he's got to learn that. We'll see. Jimmy almost lost 30? 30 what? Jimmy's 24-8. What are you talking about, Cliff? And that tells me something. That's all I need to know. Anybody that can learn and not lose every week, I'm impressed. See, that's what I'm saying. You look at it, it makes no sense. What would the 49ers look like? You got a quarterback he's winning way more than he's losing, and you got rid of him. What was the reason? Fans wanted to get rid of him. See, that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Oh, Ruben out had big money on Browns plus 10 points. Oh, yeah, the Chiefs aren't going to beat the Browns by no 10 points. That would be the bet to take. Man. The line is 10 points? Vegas is going to reduce that line between now and tomorrow, probably. Mr. Black Eyes 22, the scams are about to join the club. Besides Ayuk and Debo, who should be on our wide receiver depth chart? I want to put Kendrick back on there. I like Kendrick as that third or fourth guy. I want to see what Jennings has got. Yeah, Jawan Jennings, another guy. How did he stay hurt all year? We could have got a chance to see him, but he was hurt all year. They said something about a hamstring. I want to see Jennings. I want to see Jalen Hurd. I wish these guys could. Yeah. When our guys go down, they go down hard. They do not come back. Damn it. As I'm saying, man, if Jalen Hurd, he would be, wow. By now, there's no telling how fantastic he might be. We saw him in that preseason game, just get a little sample of what he's capable of. When he went up to get that touchdown, I says, look at that. He's got hops as big as he is. So then he becomes our Lazard or Valdez Scantling because he's got the same kind of body. And he's got speed. Man. If only. But it's health. This is what I'm scared. Like last year, like I said, I was talking major poo-poo before the season started. I said, boy, we getting ready to roll. We ain't got no weaknesses on this team. I didn't think about injuries when I was having that much fun. And that's the only thing that's beat us, too. God. So I'm going to wait. I'm going to be scared until about week 15. I mean, hey, for sure, the first 10 weeks, I'm going to be scared because I'm saying, oh, man, we got no problems right now, but, man, wait, whoa. Keep your fingers crossed. You know what people always, and in fact, people always tell me on every social media, hey, Ronbo, don't jinx it, man. Because I'm saying, man, we got this game, man. We ain't got nothing to worry about, man. These dudes they ain't ready for this. They can't handle this. I was doing that every week in 2019. So 2020, I'm thinking the same thing. 2020 arrives. Look at this, man. I got seasoned dudes out here. They all went to the playoffs. They know what they're doing now. It's got to keep that continuity going. They can play fast and quick and get even better. Should be better this year than they were last year. That's the way it goes. No. Suddenly the screen fades to black. Boom! Niners! Thursday night against the Green Bay Packers. What injuries didn't take out, COVID-19 took out. The 49ers have two receivers. Trent Taylor hasn't done anything all year. Who's the other guy? Richie James. Kyle doesn't let Richie play. We got a problem here. So Richie comes in and lights things up. I was impressed with that. I said, Kyle, why hasn't Richie been playing a little bit more than he's been playing? You wonder what's going to happen to Richie James next year, though. A lot of these guys, if they still want to stay with the 49ers, I think the 49ers are going to let them go shop. So if Richie James wants to come back for a certain amount, they probably keep him. I don't know how many wide receivers are going to keep, though. You figure it's going to be about 6. So Debo and Ayuk, are in. Kendrick, I'm not sure. Depends on how much money he wants because Kendrick's probably thinking it's about time he gets paid, right? Jalen Hurd, if he's going to stay healthy, Jawan Jennings, if he can make the team. I don't know why. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. There may be a premier wide receiver. You know what Kyle is? Because Kyle is still looking for his number one wide receiver. Well, he might not be now that he's got Ayuk. He might think he's got a number one in Ayuk. But can you see Kyle maybe third round picking up a wide receiver? Maybe fourth round because our needs are cornerback. I keep saying offensive lineman, but Aaron Donald's not over there crying, is he? Oh, poor Aaron, man. He says, my ribs, man, I could have helped us. Don't worry about it, Aaron. You can come back next year, man. You'll be okay. I don't want to see the big dude feel bad like that, though. I like Aaron, especially when he gets a sack, as long as it's not us. As he walks away from the line of scrimmage. That blows me away. I've never seen anybody do that. Yeah, wide receiver. So, I think it could fam, it could be. We don't have. D Ford is not going to play again, fam. I really don't see it. His injuries are like back is life threatening. He's going to have to take a break. He may have to retire. Isn't D about 31, 32? At his position in a bad back? Weston Richburg is another guy. I don't know. Richburg, back-to-back years with serious injuries that took him out like that, playing the position he plays? I just don't see. All right, so the Rams got steamrolled like they was predicted to. And that's right. McVay and LaFleur, they know each other. For an Ultimate Report, but thank you for your channel. I start my own because of you. I hope you reached 49ers Ultimate Report. Thanks, fam. Appreciate that. Oh, God. But, I can't wait till this next game, man. I mean, tomorrow, to see who's in the NFC Championship. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so everything's going as predicted. Fam, who wins tonight? The nightcap, though. Can the Ravens beat the Bills? That's going to be tough. Fam, you want to talk some football for a minute? I know you want to see the Ravens, but I do too, actually. So, we're going to get back to that. I got to check on the score. That game's going to be fun. I got a feeling, unless the Ravens defense just takes them out. But anyway, hey, yeah, we already did that. Yeah, we did that. Flames, don't let this distract you from what we have. Aaron Rodgers, his worst game of his career. He didn't have to work that hard because the Rams, you got no Aaron Donald, Cooper Kupp's out. You can't. Certain players you cannot do without in those kind of games. You got to have them. Hey, I'm gonna shut down here, and if you want to talk some 49ers football like we're supposed to do, we go do it. In just a few minutes, okay? We'll see you in a bit. Congratulations, Pack. Niners! Road Rage, have a good night, Patrick Fan.